to me. Yeah.
Welcome to the Johnny Bonner Show, ladies and gentlemen. A whole lot going on right now. I'm glad y'all came on. Those that come on and those that'll see it later today, tonight, tomorrow. I got a meeting with Dr. Candace Matthew at a church about these legislators selling out, voting this dude in, the House Speaker that we know is no good. And about 56 of Democrats voted more than the Republicans. Their own Republican wouldn't even vote for him. So I don't want to talk about that. But this is the Johnny Bonner Show, and it's so much going on. So many people losing their life. And when we was in the game, it was nothing like this. This is buffoonery and foolishness to shoot and kill each other the way we're doing. Over nothing. Absolutely nothing. So Kendrick is here already. Oh gee, what's up, son? So we're not actively respecting each other. We are creating problems for one another. We not respecting one another. We shooting each other. And I've seen in my time for a young lady, she came on and she was speaking about Willie Lynch 1712. You know, back in the day when I was in that gangster world, I was blind, deaf, and dumb, and I had not heard nothing about it. But now that I have, it is dangerous. We in 2025 going to 26, and Willie Lynch from 1712 is still controlling us. You know, when I come on here, ladies and gentlemen, remember what I told you. I'm giving you knowledge, wisdom, understanding, freedom, justice, equality, food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, and joy. Lady just spoke in my Johnny Bonner atmosphere, an actress. She was so beautiful, so with dignity and respect. How this world is going, America, and we have allowed this young man that's need a psychosocial assessment, and we all know he needed, and we have not done anything, and we stand there like our hands tied. We stand there for fear, and fear restricts you. And here it is. You think that I'm Johnny Bonner, not Dr. Jeremiah, and I'm a spokesperson, and I'm not going to say something about this individual? Donald Trump is the worstest president ever in the history of time. Nixon wasn't worse than him. No one. This man has no love, no respect for pink, white, black, or brown. And him and his wife can stop faking it. She won't even hold his hand. When he got sworn in, they faked the kiss. They can't, every time he grab her hand, whatever, she shake it loose, knock it down. It's sad. You can't control your own household. How you gonna be the president? You can't control your cabinet. So again, ladies and gentlemen, America is tore from the floor up. And this is out the mouth of Johnny Bonner, Dr. Jeremiah. I had to start off that way. Save the youth, save the block. If you save the youth, you can save all the blocks. But when the crime is at the top and it trickle down and the children see it, the children see this. You don't think they blind? Donald Trump has took this country on a tailspin, on an emotional roller coaster, but the end of it is a disaster. A state of emergency. Get him out now. Get him out in 2 to 3 weeks. Get him out and save this country from a war that will kill millions of people. Now, I'm sitting here telling you what God is telling me to tell you. And I know you say, well, who is he? That little black boy. I'm God's spokesperson. That's who I am. I'm the one got 3 million hits in 3 weeks. 4 weeks, 4 million, on the way to 5 million, because young people listen to me because I speak their language. And I've been with that. I don't have sympathy for them. I have empathy. So I'm talking directly to them, and they'll listen to me because I'm their father. I'm their big brother. I'm their godfather. I'm their friend. And I know for a fact what I'm saying to them is resonating, because everywhere I go, youngsters telling me, man, we saving our money, man. We getting out the game. We getting out the game. We getting out the game, man. I done struck a chord, and I'm going to put in some rap song. And for the women, stop giving your heaven to hell. And for you men, stop taking a chance for some crumbs to be crumbled, to be thrown away in the graveyard or life sentence. It's not worth it. Let's take what we got and do vocational school, plumbing, electricity, welding, cut yards, paint, air conditions, coding, security, 4 sets of security, all the way to the top, $30 to $50 an hour. Ain't nothing you can't do, man. The same energy I use for the devil as being Johnny Binder, I use the energy now for God as Minister Dr. Jeremiah. I won't be here about 20, 30 minutes. I'm leaving today. But I just want to say to you, save the youth, save the block. Save the youth, save the block. Did you call my guy and tell him to come on? I got an NFL player, ex-NFL player, brother that I definitely want him to be a part of this. He will be. I need him. I think Catherine, my COO. Did you send him the link, Miss Catherine?
I never saw a link.
You got the link?
Let's see.
We've been on about 10 minutes. I'm waiting on you.
Link to podcast. Let's see.
I just punch that link. Come on, we got you. The young people waiting to hear from
I'm
you.
here.
Yep.
Captain, did you send my?
Yeah.
Give me just one. No, I'm not ready. I don't know what happened to my audio.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second here.
You say you're in there. You got to hit the button because I don't see you, so I can click you in.
Just into studio.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Curry Fuller. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother.
Let me get off. I gotta stay on the phone.
Yeah, no, you're gonna come on. Hit the button. Hit the button. Studio. Hit the button. Camera, and you'll come on. You gotta hit the camera.
Okay.
Where you come
I'm
on?
going to. I told them I was over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we waiting on our brother. I think I might have him here. I think we might have him. I think we might have my brother. Lord have mercy. Brother. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an ex-football player, our outstanding father that's on the road with his son. That's going to be one of the greatest baseball players ever came through this country, be in the top 5 or 10. He's killing the game in the top 72. And this is what the Johnny Binder show is about getting our youth. And Jesus says, suffer little children, forbid them not, let them come unto you. So we, Captain, I want him bigger where they can see him. Why this thing small? I want it bigger than that. Hold on, add to the stage. Boom. Captain, I don't like his picture. I want his picture bigger. What's wrong with his picture? Let me try you now. All right. There we go. Go back. There you go. Now I got you. Now I got you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our brother, Carol Fuller, and Curry Fuller, and this young man is on the road right now, moving his son across the country. And he picked with 72 players. He was in the 72 in baseball. We got to get our children back to baseball. That's where the money at, the gift at. I play shortstop and son playing shortstop. I won the Golden Glove, everything. So I can't wait to play with his son. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our brother from ex-NFL player. And Jesus says, suffer the children, forbid them not. Let them come unto me. And if you're going to hurt one of these, you'd rather put a milestone around your neck and be thrown in the deepest sea. Ladies and gentlemen, no further ado, our brother, Curry Fuller, speak to our guest brothers. This thing going to go all over the country. You can speak to young people, young girls, but young boys, and let them know what you went through and what you're going through to keep raising your son. We need not a village no more. We need 3-4 villages, and we definitely need fathers like you. I give you the mic. Hit your mute button. Hey, your mute button. Your mute button. Hit your mute button. Your mute button. You got to hold up, ladies and gentlemen. He on the road. He ain't hit that button. Let me get him hit the button.
I unmuted your mic, Mr. Corey.
Okay, speak now. Kids can hear you. No, speak now. We're trying to make sure you're unmuted. No. I don't understand why we can't hear you. Hold up. The devil is a liar. He ain't gonna stop this. Curry, say something now. No. Captain, what is going on? Because this is these people.
It's on his end. It's not on our end. It's on his end. It's not on our end. So Curry, I don't know what's going on, Mr. Corey, but he's not muted for us.
There's some headphones. There's some headphones. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. Hit your mute button. Hit your mute button, and then turn your mute button off. No, sir. I can hit you this phone. Let me see. Catherine, is his mute button off? Let me close my phone down. Do it now.
He's not on mute over here.
He's right here. Curry. Add the stage. All right, speak not, Curry. Boy, the devil is something else.
He may, Mr. Fuller, if you can hear me, I think there.
Y'all hear me now?
There you go. Come on, man.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
cut these earphones off. I'm cutting the earphones all the way off.
Yeah, man. You got us. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to apologize. He on the road. He had technical difficulty. Let me bring him in again. You ready, brother?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm putting these earphones up so they won't even come back home.
Put them earphones up, please.
Yeah, you see I got my little young king back there asleep. He done rode 9 hours.
Well, that's God, brother. You're doing the great work. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a 72 was picked across the country. His son was one of the best. You keep up the great message, Mr. Johnny Jr. It's really hard to speak the real in time like this because we really need it. Man, Lord have mercy. We just got home, man. There's somebody by the name of Kyotis, England, just told us he need us to keep speaking like this and keep helping all these young children. And you ain't got on it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, he don't know it. I'm going to make him a co-host of this show. Now he know it. I didn't tell him, but now he know it. He played for the NFL and he run over them people. He can run over people now and save people for God. So I'm
Got
not
that
going to let
right.
him run away. That's right. So tell these people, brother, what you're doing and why you like to save young people and how we can get young people into baseball. This is the Johnny Binder Show. And that's what I'm trying to show people, how I came from the game, came from death row to God's row. And I'm using my voice, trying to get them not to do what I did because they ain't going to make it back. It's too many of them going to get caught and they making $40 billion a year off our children going to prison. They need to be playing basketball, baseball. They need to be doing anything but selling drugs and shooting each other. So, Brother Fuller, it's on you.
So let me just tell the people first how I even got introduced to Johnny Biden. I went to see my brother a couple of weeks ago out in Texas, and I got on I-20 East coming back home, and Willie D popped up on my thing in YouTube, and it said Johnny Biden, and I read the caption, Kingpin. I was like, let me listen to this. So I started listening to it, and what caught my attention when you said how you used to love baseball, you played shortstop, you could do this, da, da, da. I didn't even go read nothing about you. And then I just listened to the interview for the 2 hours. And it intrigued me. So I went on social media looking to find you because of the baseball connection. And I heard your story. And when I heard your story with Willie D, I wanted to get in touch with you to show you that it's still Afro-American boys still trying to play baseball. The numbers are very down. We trying at our best. I got some other black dads whose sons play baseball, man. We trying to revive it. I'm a football guy. Like, if you go read my Wikipedia, I played at Florida State. I work at my alma mater right now. I'm the director of player relations. So I deal with all the players on our roster. I'm the good cop, bad cop around there. I deal with academics. I talk the parents.
My God. He went off.
When I
You went off.
got in touch, I inboxed the brother and told him who I was and what I was trying to do. And then I said, I want to get connected with Johnny Biden. And I sent some stuff to him on my son and everything. I told him it was about my son and baseball. And it was about a week and a half later. But now he texted me and told me, you said, give him the number. I got your number. And the rest is history. And since my thing is that when I see spirits like mine for trying to save, one of my biggest reasons for what I do, my mother was 18 years old. He was shot in 1992, my second year in college. It changed my life. My mother was so devastated. I seen what it did to my mother. It aged her 25 years, Johnny. She's still living, and she's 71 now. So she's getting to that part of life. I won't be here forever. So she's talking about my brother even more now. But my mother was a big, strong woman. I seen what the death of my brother did to her. And the very next day, that next morning, my brother got killed at 2:27 a.m. That next day, my mother, we went home. They had got the land sleeping.
Ladies and gentlemen, he having a little technical. He's on the road, and the phone he's on is having a little problem. Uh, this is Curry Fuller, a great football player. His son is in the top 72 that they pick out across the country. his speakers going in and out. Uh, he will be the co-host on this show. He's overqualified. Uh, we're going to show football players and basketball players and baseball players how to come and run a broadcast and be successful in the broadcast, and he will be. So again, his phone is acting up right now. I know he's trying to get it correct because he's on the road, and I think I'm gonna do it this way. He's on the road. Okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. Okay. Okay, he back. All right,
I'm
he
in these
back.
backwoods, man, in North Carolina. It
It's
had to be
all
an
right.
accident or something.
Can't nothing stop this. Brother, let me tell you something. When God hooked two people up, like he hooked up Jonathan David, and Jonathan was the king, and Jonathan gave his kingship over to David, I'm giving you some of God's kingship right now. You're the co-host of this show. We're going to take this show. We're going to build vocational schools all over this country. We're going to save millions of our children life, and we're going to live a life, and we're going to go down as a legacy. So that's the part. I'm on my show. Who is this, please? Hello? Okay. So make a long story short, young man, God lets you hear Willie D, the ghetto boy. I ain't had nothing to do with this. God knew how to set me up, set you up. I'm supposed to be over speaking with Dr. Candace right now. They mad at me, but I told them I had to do this show with you today. I ain't waiting for no tomorrow. I wanted to do today. And first, soon we come on, this brother, look what this brother said. Look what this brother
Johnny
said.
won't. Johnny, I don't know why I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold him up. Let me make sure my mic on. Catherine, can you hear me? Catherine, can you hear me?
Yes, your mic is fine.
Okay, Curry, you can hear me now? Hold up. Curry, you can't hear me? Why is he having a problem hearing me?
He's having technical difficulties on his end.
Oh, here we go again. Boy, the devil trying to stop him from here. They got to tear
I
his phone
can't.
up
I
on the.
can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all.
Okay. I don't understand that. I bet you're going to hear this. All right. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Boy, they messing with him. Let me see. Okay, what you say? Can you hear me now from the TV? You can't hear me? Okay. Boy, they trying to get him, man. Ladies and gentlemen, who's this? Oh, here goes his whole thing up here. Look at this. Mr. Fuller. I don't know how this
Yeah, I
happened.
wanted to put a little bit about him up there
Well, he played
so people
football
will
last
know
year
who
for
you're
10 years
talking about.
in the NFL. The thing is messing up. They don't want him on this show because he teaches children every day like I do, and he teaches college students, and he's doing a great job. And they doing a damn good job to keep him off this, to keep him off at the stage, to keep him off this mic. but it's all right. We'll get him back. And brother, I want to go back to this here. Bring that down, Captain, so when you want to come back, we'll see him. Oh, he is right here. Add to stage.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I
Can
heard
you
you.
hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back on.
You back in them woods. You back in them woods and it's bothering.
Yeah, I know. Back out in the backwood.
That's just the devil, man.
When you try,
That's just the devil. That's all. They can't stop this.
They have to let him get a few miles down the road and then have him try again because he's real choppy.
When you get down the road about a mile or two and get out them woods, we'll probably hear you. So you keep listening to us. We're going to keep running the show while you listening. And then when you think you out the woods, you come back on. We got you right here. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we back. We trying to get this exciting brother on. It's been a mess. It's all right. I ain't mad about it. I seen Willie D today had a little tough different, not this much. And this how the devil work. So it's all right. I posted with Dr. Candace. I know she out of me right now, but she gonna have to wait for a minute because I'm trying to get this brother on because it's important to get this brother on. It's important because this brother is very essential, big time football player. I like what this young guy just said. You keep up the great message, Mr. Johnny Jr. It's really hard to speak the real in times like this because we really need it. God bless. Brother, I promise you that God has me. I have no fear for Donald Trump. And Donald Trump, the whole America, at least 75, 80% of them going to vote him out. The only people going to hold on to him is racist people with a corrupted mindset with something wrong with them. There's nobody else is going to stay with this guy. I'm on my show. Who is this, please? Yeah, I'm on my talk show. Who is this? Oh, okay. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for coming on. We thank this brother, Ciotis England. Brother, you spoke so powerful. We like you coming on. Here go another brother, the Light Peace family. Brother, we appreciate you for coming on. We love y'all, man. We're going to have hundreds of thousands on here and millions. I don't know how many Facebook are taking one time, YouTube, but whatever the limit is, we're going to find it because God wants somebody to speak his language and speak the children's language. Then the parents going to come in and help me with you all because Curry Fuller, he is a great young man and he'll come back on when his thing get fixed. Right now it's all messed up. So when he come back on, we'll see him. He's on the road.
Thank you.
Again, he met me. You heard what he said. I don't want to tell his story. And I'm glad to know that I could attract an NFL player, a man of that sort that's going to come and help me save children all over the world and all over America. YouTube goes everywhere. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is an honor. This is an opening, Captain. We might as well celebrate our brother, Mr. Fuller, because this man know people, commercials and all of that, and getting the boxing gym, getting the football field, the baseball field, open up the banks, This man is everything I need, and nobody can stop it because he belonged to God, and that's where he at. And I love him. I can't wait to meet him in person, and he will be back. He's on the road, and we'll see him today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great guy. If you can
Yeah.
read a little bit about him, he was in football for 10 years. I don't know how many teams. I think he was on 2 teams. I don't know, but Cleveland Browns and someone else I seen.
It looked like the Cleveland Browns and the Vikings.
Yeah, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Good
I'm
old
honored.
purple and gold. Welcome to the team, Mr. Fuller.
You speaking to him?
Now, I'm
Yeah, he's
just
not.
saying, I'm just giving him a general. If he's listening, welcome to the team.
Oh, he's definitely on the team. God picked him.
Welcome to the team. So I know while we wait for him to come, yes. So while we're waiting on him to come back, our subject today was save the youth and save the block. And I know you wanted to focus on how we can save our children. So give me your thoughts on that.
Well, it's a hard road, but it's a road. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. But it's a road we can get on, and it's going to take a lot of fathers. It's going to take pastors that believe in God, not the pimps in the pulpit, but the pastors that's real, like my brother Friendship West in Dallas, Freddie Haynes. And I'm not knocking no other pastor. Pastor Miller, I know he's gonna join me. Pastor Jay, I know he's gonna join me. Pastor Remus Wright, I know he's gonna join me. Pastor Ralph West, I know he's gonna join me. South Park Baptist Paul Laney, I know he's gonna join me. I'm trying to not miss too many. Bishop Dixon, I'm asking you on the news here. We born on the same day, November 12th. You need to join me too, brother. I'm your brother, and I love you. Join us, brother. Open up vocational schools on the south and the north. All this other talk we talking, these children ain't listen to it. They ain't coming to the mosque. They ain't coming to no church. They ain't coming nowhere. What we have to do is get them and speak their language. The devil gave them something to do. Johnny Binder, the pastors, the ministers, legislators, if they work with us. Most of them won't. We got to give them something to do. And when we give our children something to do, they'll turn around. But we got to give them something to do. Not no mouth. Plumbing, electricity, welding, air conditioning. 4-5 security companies, because our women need security. We lose over 80, 90, 100,000 women a year. So we need to be writing grants. We need to be doing that. Device is not connected, Curry Fuller. So we need to, ladies and gentlemen, there he is. I hope his mic is better this time, ladies and gentlemen. Curry, can you hear me?
Jimmy, you got me?
Lord have
Y'all
mercy,
got me?
you back. You back. We've been talking about you, man.
Yeah,
I
I'm back.
told the people the devil's trying to get you out of this, but it's impossible.
Your phone breaking up. Your
It's all
connection
right.
is choppy.
You talking
I can
well.
hear
We
you
can hear
now.
you clear. We hear you clear now.
Yeah. So where I left off at was when my brother got killed in 1992. My mother was so devastated that she had to go see him the next at the funeral home. They had started in his body and everything, had laying up like he still was alive, just without no pulse, man. And I'll never forget. I bent down and whispered to him, "Your life won't be in vain." And I wish he would have listened. Because I went from trying to be a brother to a father to a protector, all young, still 18, 19 years old myself, you know. It devastated my family for a while, man. I was like about to go the other way. And and just a voice just whispered to me, "Now, if you gonna do something stupid, what your mom and grandma gonna do?" I think that was the best voice, and that was the first time I ever really heard God talk to me
Lord have
about
mercy.
my life and what
Boy,
it
we
was
gonna
gonna
play
be.
this.
And I told my best friend, because I grew up in the projects, you know, all black people, all we know is the eye for the eye. I wasn't in the game. They always protected me because what I was doing, where I was going, I never had to end up trying to hustle. So we gonna look at my name is Boucher, so we just you do what you do, and that's why I get so much love because I never the wrong people, giving somebody $1 million, think things supposed to happen. My guys have always been there for me. My community's always been there for me. I've always been there for them. Like I said, I work back at my alma mater where I played college football at. My institution has been great to me when I was a player, been great to me in my adulthood. But my crusade was to change as many young people I could through the loss.
Yeah, we listen to you. Go on. It's freezing a little bit. If you was going fluent, and now it's freezing again. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you. Yours clear. Can you hear me? Curry, can you hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, we having technical difficulties again, and he's on the road. He's on the road, and so it's gonna be tough. But the devil can't stop this. Me and him gonna shock the world. We're gonna take this show to New York, to Atlanta, to Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee. We're gonna come back down into Kansas, Minnesota, Arkansas. Oh, we're gonna touch it. We going everywhere. And we gonna save lives. And we may not save them all, but we gonna turn millions of children's lives around and show them their giftedness. Same way you pull that trigger, you can pull the brain in your mind. The same way that devil made you pull that trigger is the same way you can pull the trigger in your mind. This is the Johnny Binder Show, and I'm trying to talk y'all into not killing one another because the devil in Willie Lynch 1712, it's been 300 years. When you add up to 1712 to 300, that's 2012. It's 2025, and 13, 14 years later, we still have fear, distrust, and envy. That's what Curry was talking about. We have to learn how to love one another. And when he was finna go wrong, God touched him, and he thought about his mother and father, his mother and auntie or something. How could he face them when it had already had tragedy in the family? So why would he go and turn from what he needed to do and bring tragedy back to the family? All of y'all need to do that. Me too. We need to stop bringing tragedy to our family. The name of this thing is Save the Youth, Save the Block. If you save the youth, you can save all the blocks, because we need to own some of the blocks, not stand on the block, smoke on the block. We need to own some blocks and build some subdivision like Pastor Kirby John did. He built Corinthians Point 1 and 2. So again, ladies and gentlemen, ain't nothing we can't do. I got a subdivision right now.
Johnny.
Come on.
Johnny, you know one of the biggest problems we have in the black community is that when guys like you that come home and keep it real about prison, about the hustling life, the people that does have the influence over the young generation now, they don't want to hear that because they like to look at us as has-beens.
Come on.
Because people that's coming from prison now, they glorifying prison. They glorifying the game. Like a lot of these kids, they're not hustling to take care of their mother. I hustle football. Football is my hustle. And I didn't even know that it would take care of my family one day. I didn't know that it would have changed our lives and all that stuff. I played because I wanted to play for the Dallas Cowboys. A little boy just with a dream. Really being an athlete is really a broken dream because it's so hard to become a professional athlete. It is so hard. That's why you see so many of us When we don't make it, we fall because the dream was only to play football. And it and I failed after my career because I had no other dream. Like there's nothing like being retired and being depressed. That's one of the lowest feelings you really want to have as a man and as a person. So there has to be a plan put in place. Like I tell people all the time, you can't help the ghetto till you bring real resources. And the people that have the real
My
resources is
God.
this government. And like you can't help people that's been starving and been starved 400 plus years until you give them real resources. As a high school coach, I didn't even understand why our schools look so bad compared to the white schools in the good communities. Until somebody told me that schools are built and funded on tax rolls. So you have no people in your community working, your schools are dilapidated, broke down, beat down, and you can't build a vision with all mess. And so, like, for Johnny Bynum to beat the odds after everything he went through for Corey Fuller, we 1 out of 10,000. Like people don't realize that. Oh, you did it. No, it takes a different type mindset to overcome the mental trauma, the physical, the verbal, and the poorness of being a black male in America, being a black female when you come from these circumstances. Because the picture that pushed to us is not a. My mother never told me to go do homework, Johnny. Never told me to read a book. I was the first male in my family to go to college. First male in my family to graduate. I have dyslexia. That wasn't steered by the community or by home. That was steered by coaches and teachers that believed in me when they saw my gift. But it was also stirred up in me by me, but by God. And if God don't hit you and you listen at the right time, you'll miss God talking to you as a young person, as a middle-aged person, or a person. And so a lot of times we get a lot of blame for realness and people they're not hearing us. Like we need real resources in the black community to help the young black people. Like we can go out and talk because it's biblical. The Bible said the poor will always be amongst you because there are poor white people. There are poor Hispanic people. There are poor Asian people. Like, poorness don't miss them just like sickness and disease. It don't have no name. It's just more prevalent because they have put a vision that everything that's of color is bad, and it's not. And our young people need to know that. They need to hear that, but they need to believe that. There's good things that come from the color of darkness. And we are people that have came from the color of darkness that have done good, doing good, and still trying to do good. And a lot of our kids don't hear that. They don't receive that, and they don't get that because it's not something that's pushed from our communities, our households, or even at school these days. I was in the school system for 15 years before I went back to college. It's not like the old days when teacher would come to your house and visit you and see how things was, and we let them put rules in place for the kids to have all the power and taking it from the teachers. We got parents that run up to the school and blame the teachers because we suspended them for fighting, but you ain't worried about them 6 Fs he got or she got. So it's really, everybody want to blame it on social media. It's not social media, man. It's a systematic system that has us in this bad spot we in as a race of people.
My God. Ladies and gentlemen, again, he had no idea that I set him up today. That's why I went on today. I'm supposed to have been at the church speaking. They just got to be mad at me because I knew this was more important. I had to bring my brother Curry on here, Mr. Fuller, because this brother has so much experience and been in the NFL for 10 years on several teams. So what he bring with him and what I bring with me, when you mix that up, we can save over 1 million young people. So it ain't about him. It ain't about me. It's about God using us from two different paths where I was a gangster and he was over there. They were trying to get him in it. He wouldn't go in it. He went on the NFL and came back. Now his son over in the top 72, been picked out of 72, and I can't wait to play baseball with him. I got a game. I got a game right now. So we're going to be having fun, making millions, saving life. We're going to put up a baseball team. We're going to put up the vocational school. where we can save y'all. And we're going to get
John,
NBA players, NFL players to
know,
help us do this.
I know a lot of black men, they look at your story online, so I know they're going to see this video or see when you post this. Let me just talk to black daddies for 1 second here. I'm a man that comes from a broken family. My daddy saw me play one football game from the time I was 5 to 33 years old. I have a son that's named Corey LaRon Fuller. Now, Johnny, you might fall out of your chair when I tell you this story. He's 34 years old. He's married with 3 kids. I found out at 5 years old biologically with my son. I was in my second year in the NFL. But you thought I was going to leave that kid like my daddy abandoned me and my brother? I didn't abandon him. John, I took care of that kid physically, spiritually, financially until he was grown. And I told his mama, now, me and you ain't got no more doing. But look, Corey didn't have nothing to do with this. My son that I'm riding with, had him, Johnny, my first biological kid, I was almost 38 years old. The reason I don't miss his stuff, I became the man I am without a daddy role model in my house because I tell daddies this all the time, man. Your kids have nothing to do with you and that woman.
Come on.
Whatever going on between you and that woman, don't let that woman separate you from your own seed. Because that little boy, that little girl needs you. So you brothers, you talking about somebody been well. This woman was living with me. But we was young. She was from Tennessee. And when she used to get mad, she always say, why didn't think your baby when she was pregnant? Like, that stuff stuck with me. And when I finally got to the point where she was willing to have a blood test, I had a blood test, going to my second year, my last day of training camp. I'll never forget it. In 1996, when I found out the truth about Lil Corey, but I prayed to God and I said, God, I would not abandon this boy because he had nothing to do with what his mama did.
Lord,
and to this day, if I call him right now, Johnny, and I'm going to call him one day, me and you going to call him on 3-way, he going to answer that phone and say, what's up, Dad? Because
boy, look at God.
Abandonment is real, man, to a young male. Every male wants a relationship with his daddy. Every male do.
That's
Every
right.
little girl wants to love her daddy. So to all you daddies that's separated, I want you to remember what I said, and I want you to look at me in my
God. Man, you said something.
Boy, you said something. You don't know what your seed gonna grow up in.
You said something.
Trauma, but I will not let it define me or let it separate me from who God has called me to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Fuller is saying, no matter what happened in a relationship, whether it turns to a battleship or not, you have to take care of that child. The child has to come here. And you can't be so emotional that you can't help take care of the child because you're not with the mother. Because a lot of guys tell the mother, well, if you ain't going to be with me, I ain't going to do nothing for the child. Young man, you're not acting as a man. I know you don't know, but that's not a man. You take care of the child regardless whether you and the mother are not together. You be a good co-parent. If you got a wife and she got a husband, all y'all meet, all y'all make friends with each other and do the work of a child. It's not about you four. It's about the child. And we need to stop being so selfish, not taking care of our children, because God is going to punish us at the beginning of the show. You see what she got up here say to you, say to block. Jesus said, suffer the little children. Forbid them not. Let them come unto me. And if you hurt one of these, you rather put a milestone around your neck and be thrown in the deepest sea. That's what Curry Fuller is telling you, that no matter what happened, he made up his mind that he was going to take care of them children no matter what. And then he had no child. He said to he was 38. Is that right?
Yep.
38. So, ladies and gentlemen, this show, I done hit almost 5 million with Willie D. We finna hit another 5 million with Curry. and then another 5 million and another 5 million. Why are we doing this? Where we can get them and get them in vocational schools. Once we get them in vocational school, we can get them to God. Now they'll listen because we got them a job. Our ultimate goal is to get them to God. First, build the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and I add all other things to you. So we going at them with vocational school, let them know the game out, God in. We won't have no more gang or no more game. We want out of it. And we going to teach our children. We ain't waiting on no government. We ain't waiting on no state or city. Me and this young man, this ex-football player, and the rest of my other young co-hosts, 24 years old, all the people that believe in what I'm doing, and I know God do. That's why he did it. And we are going to shock America and Mr. Donald Trump, you, the government, the Republicans, the Democrats, the Independent. We ain't with none of y'all. We with Jesus. We with God. And we will save our children. We will be successful. And this is my new co-host and going to be my partner in real estate. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make millions of dollars. Not for him, not for me, but to take care of poor people. And the more people you take care of, the more God will open the door. It said when he was hungry, you didn't feed me. What did I do that to you, Lord? When you was homeless, you wouldn't give me nowhere to eat. Lord, I would have gave you somewhere. When I was in prison, you come to visit me. With God, I wouldn't do that. You say when you did it to the least of them, you done it to me. Here we are in America with this foolishness, with 800,000 people homeless in LA with all that money down there. They don't give a damn. So here we are. They cut the budget by almost $900 billion and started with SNAP, Head Start, the insurance, 17, 18 million people for tax break for the billionaires. Donald Trump, God is going to bring you out that office. Come on, Curry. You freezing. So he was trying to say something. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I have no fear. And when I say out my mouth, it's going to happen. Now, when God brings Donald Trump out of that office, remember I said it yesterday, but I'm saying it again today on July the 22nd at 7:08. I'm saying it again. Catherine, make sure Johnny sent that stuff to Miss Laney. Okay? Before she go to sleep. Call Johnny now and make sure Johnny sent that stuff to Miss Laney in Chicago. That's my COO, ladies and gentlemen. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is very essentially important. We need 3-4 villages. We need 4,000-5,000 fathers to come back. Help me, man, with the Johnny Binder Show. When you subscribe, you're not subscribing to me. You're subscribing to save a life. Come on here and talk to these people. Come here, leave a note, do something. And after a while, we're going to have fundraisers where we buying buildings for these children, where we open a vocational school, own banks. They're going to try to stop me, but they can't. They going to try. They're going to try, but they can't. God got 5,000 habit-making angels around me. There's nothing can stop this success. It's not mine. See, they think they're fighting against me. They fighting against God. As long as you fight against God, you won't be the winner. So all of you that don't want to help these children and don't want to help our women, do what you're doing. Nothing. But I told you, I know how each one of our people died. From Martin Luther King to Malcolm X to Puffy. He's dead. He's spiritually dead. And we want to go get our brother and clean him up. But before I go that way, we're going to clean up Tyler. Not that he's guilty of all that. What he's guilty is association. He should have been got rid of that guy. And Tyler, come on, brother. It's in Galatians. We need you, brother. come home and get ready to help us. Me and Curry Fuller, this ex-NFL player, come help us save lives. You work for over $4 billion, brother. Just bring your influence and do my movie, The American Gangster, which be Redemption by Johnny Biden. Preach, brother. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I'm just, brother. I'm just speaking the truth. That's the only thing I know how to do, man. This is what I do, and God gave me this platform. And after a while, hundreds of thousands, 200,000, we'll have 1 million subscribers, and they'll be listening to us. And we'll be humble enough to thank them, because we're going to take the 1 million subscribers, and we're going to go forward in Atlanta, in Dallas, in Houston, in Memphis, in Chicago. We're going to go and open up vocational schools. And then we're going to open up a hip-hop community, not a church, hip-hop community, where they're going to teach them how to move their money, invest their money. CPAs will be there, how to balance their books and all that. We are going to do this ourselves. We are no more waiting on the government to do for us that we can do for ourselves. So we, Mr. Government, you done pimped us, you done used us, now you want to rob us. You moving the statue of Martin Luther King. Donald Trump privately moved the statue. If you talk about racism, racism. This man went up in the White House. I think my brother Willie D from the Ghetto Boys, I'm almost sure he I don't show it on TV, ain't nothing they can do. I'm gonna show the picture. But I have to stop right here and show you how low down this man is. This man went in there, he's so racist, and moved the statue of Martin Luther King secretly in some kind of way. Brother Willie D from the Ghetto Boys some way caught him. And I'm so glad he did. I don't know where it's at. Let me see. It was up here. I was going to just let you hear the sound. I was going to turn at it, because if you turn at it, they'll put the show off. I don't know why that, when it's being recorded all over the nation. But again, he the first president go in there privately and move the statue from Martin Luther King. Here go a man fought for this country.
Last year, the arrest of 22-year-old Jacksonville man is now a viral video showing the moments a Jacksonville sheriff's officer punches the man, gaining national attention now. Thank you so much for joining us on First Coast News at 6 tonight. I'm Jane.
So I was trying to show you that, but I'm going to let it go. Now I'll show it tomorrow. It's sad that you got the racism. Trump attacks Obama, defeats question, and that's the environment. This is in the White House, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. We got a president that racist to move Martin Luther King's statue. And we all know Martin Luther King was the most humblest man we ever met in our life. That was a freedom fighter. And for him to do that, it shows his racism at his very best. You don't have to worry no more about who is he, what is he. It has to be a state of emergency. He has to be moved. because the people are watching him. And it's trickling down, and it's causing so much ruckus. And then he's trying to start a war, talking about who don't like us. The people don't like us never did not like us. They don't like you. You know, he don't like you. And you, Mr. President, you're not mine. But
Tyler Perry's facing a 9.
You know, so that's what that was. And I can't find it. I'm gonna leave it alone. They don't want me to show you this here, man. They don't know I'm gonna like move it. Okay. They done moved it. So ladies and gentlemen, we thank you
with deep respect and solidarity. Across oceans and borders, our shared history and our shared struggle connect us.
Listen to this.
You with deep
respect. This is what
God
wants you to hear.
Across oceans and borders, our shared history and our shared struggle connect us in ways no chain, no colonizer, no system of oppression could ever break.
Come on.
Though we have walked different paths, the roots beneath our feet were watered by the same pain and by the same strength. You have endured centuries of injustice.
Listen.
In every field of human endeavor to rise above it and
Listen.
still carry the weight of a society that too often seeks to erase your contributions, your truth, and your dignity. And yet you continue to rise with resilience, with brilliance, with defiance. Here in Africa, we see you, not through the distorted lens of media or the narrow words of politicians, but through the eyes of family. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. Your struggles echo in our bones, just as ours call out to you. We live in a world shaped by the legacy of slavery, colonialism, and the exploitation of Black lives for profit. But that world is beginning to tremble. Something new is being born, and you are part of it. Your voice, your vision, your fight matter more than ever. When you stand tall in your streets, in your schools, in your art, you are striking blows, not just for justice in America, but for liberation everywhere. Africa is awakening. We are reclaiming our resources, our sovereignty, our pride. We no longer bow, we no longer wait for permission, and we look to you, not for charity, but for unity. It is time to rebuild the bridge between us, not made of chains, but of purpose.
My God!
Black to black. The world has taught us to fear each other, to mistrust, to forget. But the future demands that we remember the drumbeats. Remember the wisdom passed in silence. Remember that when we link arms across continents, no empire can silence us. You are needed here, not as visitors, but as partners. Come with your knowledge, your courage, your ideas. Help us build something that belongs to us, truly. Not for the camera, not for the applause, but for our children's freedom.
Say that.
Africa is not a place of poverty. It is a place of wealth stolen, but we are learning how to take it back.
Did you hear what he said? For our children. I'm not gonna hear that. It's for our children. Are you listening? All the diamonds, all the golds, all. Our legacy is our children. I know you didn't know. You teach your child. Wait, that's your lifeline. You teach him and her to be a legacy. When you do that, the world may hate you, but it's a lot of people gonna rise to that drum beat. That's what he's saying. That's what we have to do. As I dropping jewels, yes, Kenneth, he's dropping jewels. I'm gonna let him drop about 2 more minutes of jewels, and we're gonna close out and open back up tomorrow. And I'm gonna show a little bit of what I'm doing at the church here in a minute if I can make it there. Oh Lord, I ain't gonna make it. If I go right now at 7:20, I jump up and get there at 7:50. It's over. So ain't nothing, ain't no sense me even trying.
You are powerful beyond measure. Don't wait for others to validate your worth. You come from a people who made pyramids and kingdoms long before America was born. That greatness never left you. It is in your walk, your speech, your music, your very presence. So rise, Black America, not just for yourselves, but for all of us. The time has come to stop asking. Now we build together. From the continent to the diaspora, the message is simple. We are one, and we are ready. Black people in America and Africa are united by a common history of oppression and resistance. Despite different experiences, the roots of their struggles are the same. The pain that lives in the memories of African ancestors who were stolen from their lands is the same pain that echoes through generations of Black Americans who were born into chains and raised under systems designed to break them. Though the ocean separates the land where the chains were forged and the land where they were tightened, that ocean cannot wash away the blood ties that link the two sides of the Black world.
My God!
Systems of oppression may have taken different forms: colonialism in Africa, slavery, and systemic racism in America, but their goals were the same: control Black bodies, steal Black labor, erase Black identity. On both sides of the Atlantic, our people have been told to stay in their place, to be quiet, to bow down. But on both sides, our people have always risen. Resistance has been the thread running through every generation. In America, it showed itself in the uprisings of the enslaved, the courage of civil rights leaders, the strength of mothers raising children in broken neighborhoods under the constant eye of injustice. In Africa, it lived in anti-colonial revolutions, in the voices of poets, in the resilience of people who rebuilt after centuries of theft and destruction. This shared struggle is not just a chapter in history books, it's still being written. Today, Black people in America continue to face police brutality, mass incarceration, economic exclusion, and cultural erasure. Meanwhile, many African nations still bear the scars of colonial borders, foreign interference, and the exploitation of their natural wealth. The names of the oppressors may have changed, the faces of power may look different, but the system remains global. The same corporations that poison water in Africa fund politicians who uphold injustice in America. The same media that distorts the image of Black youth in American cities misrepresents African countries as backward and broken. But within this pain lies a powerful truth. We are not victims, we are survivors. And more than that, we are creators. Black people have created culture, science, music, language, and movements that have shaped the world. This shared strength is not just symbolic, it is a real and untapped force. When Black Americans marched in the streets of Ferguson, their cries were heard in Lagos, in Accra, in Nairobi. When young Africans resist corruption, claim their rights, and fight for their land, their courage inspires communities from Harlem to Atlanta. This is more than solidarity, it's family. And like any family, the strength comes not just from blood, but from loyalty, from care, and from action. Too often, our disconnection has been used as a weapon. Black Americans are taught to see
Captain, I want to, before I say something, I want to hear what you got to say. This is so powerful. Boy, these people tricked us, man. The Johnny Bonner Show. I'm shocked. Miss Catherine, did you hear anything our brother said?
Yeah, but why are you shocked? That's what I want to know.
The way, I'm always teaching what he's teaching, but he teaches it in another way with the colonialism. He teaches it in a way how they try to keep us from uniting. And he's telling the people over here that he hear our cry. They hear our cry. When we rise up in Ferguson, when we rose up for George Floyd, when we rose up for Black Lives Matter. Not that all lives don't matter, but we had to say Black Lives Matter because they kept acting like a Black life was nothing. So again, this show will shock the world. We got some great people that's a part of this show, and God giving me all the ammunition to reach from here to Africa because I'm gonna do export and import with this brother. I won't call his name. I don't think they're smart enough to figure that out. But I'm going to do export and import with this brother, and whatever he need over there, we gonna get it over there, cheap as we can, make a couple of dollars. But my mind made up on that. This is one of the most dopest young brothers on the planet Earth. He's no joke. He's no joke. I don't want to hurt nobody feeling right now. He's untouchable. Right now, he's on the top. You can't name nobody else. If you do, you just piss it in the wind. The man is a Josiah. I'll say it again. He's a Josiah. He is so powerful.
Okay, well, break that down. Break that down. What it means to be Josiah and why it's so powerful.
Well, you say save the youth and save the block. Josiah was Johnny Binder talking to you. Josiah was 8 years old in the Bible. His father was so rotten, God got rid of him and made Josiah the king at 8 years old. Candace, Dr. Candace, I love you. I'll make up for this. I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I need to speak against them people that put them people in that position. I was going to get up and go, but it's 7:27, so by the time I get there, it'll be 8 o'clock. So it ain't going to work. So I'm going to stay here and go and finish this show where Catherine will have a lot of content to put out and slice up and do what we need to do to save lives. And I'll make it up tomorrow at your birthday. But again, ladies and gentlemen, what that brother's saying is so profound. But Josiah was 8 years old and became a king, and then the youngest king ever. And then 8 years old, a baby, out the mouth of a babe. And then God put him there, knew what he was doing. And then 16 years later, he was 24 years, he changed the law. The same way the new pope needs to change the law. Notice ain't nobody saying this but me. And I ain't never heard nobody else say it but the man that taught me. And I ain't gonna tell you that is. If you ain't figured that out yet, that's on you. So again, so none of y'all can take no credit. Some of y'all helped, but he taught me. I looked over 600 tapes. And I ain't gonna tell you who it is. And you can think you know, you don't know. It don't make a difference to me. But when you listen to me, you know you're not listening to me. You listen to God coming out of me, touching the God that's in you. That's the only way I was able to get millions of views through Men with a D, because I was saying something about you through Johnny Binder, God coming out of Johnny Binder, showing you what God did with me. And once the people find out where I'm at, we're going to have millions over here. So again, these three things is going. Delta, I don't know where you at. Come on, punch them in. And let's get this subscribe up to 700-800. Let's get this thing done. Our people ready to go. We got a lot of power. We got who this is.
So while he's looking there, remember, each time you subscribe, you save a life based on the information that we're giving you to share to your community, your family. So please go subscribe to At the Johnny Binder Show and press the little bell next to it so you can be notified when we go live. And for my Facebook friends, just go to Johnny Binder Show on Facebook and watch the show live there. Jump in the comments. I know y'all are loyal to that platform, but yeah, it helps us get up our views and our engagement, and we appreciate you. Go ahead, Minister.
Now go right ahead and tell them about what we want them to do, why we subscribe, explain that to them, and where they can go to Facebook and all the pages where they can help us get the 1,000 and why.
We're trying to get to 1,000 views in the next 30 days so that we can attract, our monetization goal for YouTube. And it'll increase our reach too. It'll allow us to take the money that we earn from the show and reinvest it into the community and the other projects that we have coming along. It will help us in our efforts to open trade schools, our efforts to educate young men and young women, financial literacy programs, real estate programs, things of that nature. So we're building a nation, and it will also give us a bigger platform to promote issues like Tony Underwood. We'll have more coming up on that tomorrow. It seems like that story has a lot of twists and turns, but we'll share his GoFundMe there as well to help support the needs for he and his family as they prepare to lay him to rest and gear up for this next big.
You put that out there, you might well let them know.
Lots going on. Lots going on.
You put that out there, you might well let them know a police shot him in the back. And he's dead. I think it's 79 days.
Oh, well,
and I didn't want to bring it up.
He was running. That's okay. Tony was being chased in his girlfriend's car because she had reported the car stolen, but they said she couldn't report it stolen, so it was unauthorized use of a vehicle. He got out to run, to get down on the ground. He complied and laid on the ground, and one police officer still shot him once in the back, and that one bullet took his life 79 days later. So Tony was in ICU for 79 days. For 34 of those days, he was in isolation because his family was prohibited from seeing him. I mean, his mom, his attorney, his sons, his clergy, no one was able to see him at all for 34 days, and my heart goes out, prayers still to Miss Patricia, because I know it couldn't get any rougher than this. So yes, that's what happened to Mr. Tony Underwood, and the story is still developing, so I don't want to say too much right now, but the family needs our support, community support. There's a lot of suspicion in the air about how this started and where we are today, and everything that's transpired in this case has just been make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. We're just praying that somebody will come along and make this make sense, because right now it's just real painful, very painful. But anyway, you can go to the description and you will see the link for the GoFundMe so that you will be able to donate. We do have another GoFundMe that we're putting together as well. And you will find all of that information in the description of the video, and where to go find more information as well.
And if you want to put that flyer out there where they can go Friday to the is it 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we're doing a press conference that morning. And then that evening we're doing the
10 o'clock in the morning for a 5 o'clock press conference.
Is it 10 or 11?
And a balloon release.
Okay. Tell them again.
You said 10.
Okay.
10 a.m. Friday.
Right.
There'll be a press conference. And then at 5 p.m., there'll be another press conference on Friday and a balloon release as well. And I will put the address in the description for Tony Underwood. And I will put the description, I'll put the information for the balloon release and press conferences in the description, so you guys will be able to find it. And it'll also be on the JohnnyBinderShow.com and David Jeremiah's public website, Facebook page as well. So we'll have it posted so you can find it.
218-1159, and we'll send you the link. If you can come on if you want to. That's Miss Sampson. So she just told you what's going on. I don't want to talk about it because it'll throw me and mess me up on this show, because I was so upset that they shot this brother in the back. He lasted 79 days, lost one of his lungs, His mother's crushed. She is so wonderful. She's so beautiful. She's the epitome of faith of a mother. If you got 5 billion mothers in the world and you got 100 of them that's the best, she'll be in that number. She'll be in that number. For the love she have for her child with less money, but a whole lot of love. Miss Underwood, you were one of the finest mothers I ever met in my life. I salute you. And God is going to raise you where you'll be the mother not just of your son, but you'll be the mother of children all over the nation, because now we're going to stop this buffoonery. They done shot 1,200 of us in the back. I think 53% of them is dead. I get all the numbers correct. And ladies and gentlemen, this country is tore up from the floor up. We need a whole new administration. This is all a con game. Everybody getting in there, it's just a game. It's just a very few people going there for the people. It's all a con game. The young actor said it. Until it's about the people, it's not going to work no how. Everybody going in trying to get their bet on, So they not helping their constituents. They're not helping the people. It's all about them. You got a very few of them. Out of 700-800 of them, you might have 50 of them. So I might be oversaying it there. So again, ladies and gentlemen, it is tough that we won't do what it takes. And it should be a state of emergency to get this man out of office immediately, because he don't qualify.
Africa through a distorted lens as a place of poverty and dysfunction. Africans are taught to view Black Americans as lost, disconnected, or privileged. These are lies designed to divide us. Because if we ever truly recognized our shared roots and combined our strength, we would become unstoppable. It is time for that unity to become reality, not just through words, but through deliberate connection, through cultural exchange, through investment in each other. Black Americans have resources, skills, and global visibility. Africans have land, labor, and a rising spirit of sovereignty. Together, we have everything we need to build a future that is our own. One not dependent on systems built by those who once enslaved us, but on values rooted in community, respect, and liberation. Our struggle is shared, yes, but so is our triumph. Every time a Black child in America graduates, despite the odds, that's a victory for Africa. Every time a community in Africa reclaims its resources and builds its own schools, that's a win for the diaspora. Our power multiplies when we stop seeing each other as distant and start recognizing each other as one. This isn't about nostalgia. It's not about romanticizing the past. It's about rewriting the future. A future where a Black person anywhere in the world can live with dignity, freedom, and purpose. A future where we don't just survive, we thrive. And we do it together as one people, bound not only by history, but by destiny. Africans see and respect the continued resilience and achievements of Black Americans. Their fight for justice and dignity inspires and resonates across the continent. From villages to city.
Catherine, what did you just hear? Let me see if you heard any of that. Miss Catherine, what did you just hear?
A very beautiful, deep call to action to come home, really. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. And you said, I know people get mad at me when I say this about Black Lives Matter. I know, we know all lives matter. We get that. But my problem with that saying has always been that I don't feel like I need to validate my value to anyone, because God gave me my value. He told me I was created in his own image, and that is enough. So I just didn't see the point of going out trying to tell people and explain to people why I'm valued, why I'm loved, and why I should be seen as important. I just didn't see that. That's something we've always been fighting for. That we are always justifying our existence. why we're important, why we belong. It's affected our finances because we always want to have the latest and greatest label, tag, brand on our back to prove something to someone else. And, you know, we always heard what they tell us, we got to be twice as good to get half as far. They used to tell us that all the time. And I told my grandkids that buffoonery and my daughter, and I could choke on those words now. I hate those even came out of my mouth because you're enough just as you are. Just get out there and do your very best. But anyway, that's enough off of that soapbox. But that was my thing with Black Lives Matter. I don't matter because I'm Black. I matter because I'm a child of God. And he gives me my purpose, my design. He puts me at the tables I belong in. And that's that. If he wants me there I shall be. I don't know. So go ahead.
We respect that. But let me tell you why it was matter. Because everybody ain't educated like you. Everybody's not confident as you and believe in themselves the way you do. So they told us to pull ourselves up by a bootstrap. Like Martin Luther King said, we don't even have a bootstrap. They took that too. Mm-hmm. So Black Lives Matter gave them something to hold on to make the bang bangers and the killers and stuff stop killing each other and realize that their life mattered. They not on the level you on. So you got some down here. So to reach them all, we had to, like I had to curse the other day on that show to shock them and say damn, and just some words I had to use. But I don't regret it because we're going toward 5 million views now. And I'm trying to wake up my people and say to them, a pussycat can't wake up a lion. It take a lion to wake up a lion. So Black Lives Matter was significant, but they did what they did, caught the CEO doing whatever and want to vanish it. But Black Lives Matter was very essentially important for what's going on with us in our ignorance to make us snap that our life matter. It shouldn't have to take Black Lives Matter. We're not Black no how. The essence of us is Black. Everything come out of our essence. Everything come out of the Black man, the Black woman. Dr. Milton and Dr. Leakey proved that because they recessive, we dominant. They have no melanin in their skin. They catch skin cancer. And the solar system killing them. This is facts. This is science. Same racism. It's factsism. I ain't got nothing to do with it. You my child. All life come from Africa. So I'm not arguing with none of you. You can take the truth and run with it and be successful, or you can be ignorant and fight the truth and be regretful. That's your study. I had a lady in Oklahoma, a Caucasian lady in school, teacher. And I told her what I just said. She came back the next day, Catherine. I'm incarcerated. She come back the next day and told me, it's true. You my father. Not biologically, but genetically. So again, this is truth. And this is another reason why some of them hate us. So again, I'm not into that. I'm not worried about it. I know God gonna bring us back to the top, and we will not treat people like we've been treated. That's not who we are. That's just not who we are. But this has to stop. The buck stopped with Donald Trump. He has showed, God allowed him to be in there to show the racism in the people of America. And it's about 40, 50 million of them got that stuff in them. Not everybody, not all of them. Oh, yeah. But they got some of them that got that racism in them and got that lie in them and think they better because they white. And you're not white, you're European. That ain't white. You're European, you're not white. I'm going to stop people calling folks white too. That's another thing go through their head. White, you're not white. You're not this white, the back of this here thing. So stop. So the game out, God in. So again, save the youth, save the block. I'm in with this here.
From elders to youth, the story of Black America is not something foreign or distant. It is felt deeply as something personal. The pain, the resistance, the creativity, the pride, all of it is understood, all of it matters. It is a reflection of our shared experience, and even more, it is a symbol of what is possible when a people refuse to be broken. The courage shown by Black Americans throughout history has never gone unnoticed. The world watched as generations stood tall through slavery, segregation, and systemic injustice. From Harriet Tubman to Malcolm X, from Rosa Parks to Martin Luther King Jr., these names are not only American names, they are African names too. They are remembered in classrooms, spoken of in homes, celebrated by young people in Africa who see themselves in the struggle for equality and human rights. They represent the spirit of Black resistance that speaks across borders. The civil rights movement in the United States, though centered in American cities and courtrooms, sent powerful waves across the world. When Africans were fighting to end colonial rule and reclaim independence, they saw strength in the Black American movement. That courage helped spark their own resistance. The images of marches, speeches, and defiant acts became lessons in courage and strategy for a continent that, too, was standing up to oppression. And today, the legacy continues. When Black Americans speak out against racism, poverty, and police brutality, it echoes through the hearts of millions on the continent. Africans are watching, and not just watching, but standing in
solidarity. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have had some of the greatest leaders on the planet Earth, and most of them come out of the Nation of Islam. Ain't this something? Malcolm X, Minister Louis Farrakhan, Kali, my brother in Indiana, Nuri, he killing them, and Tris, he killing them, Ben X, he killing them, and my brother teaching Fast and Friend on Fast and Friend, he killing them. I'm trying to get him to beat a clean glass of water and come over. There she is. Amen. There she is. I tried to keep asking you, did you want to come on? Because you've never been on here. I want to send a link to you, and I'm going to send you a link. If you would type your number on here, I'll get Catherine to send you a link where you come on for all the work you done, Miss Sampson, to the children. So if you would, I want to type your number over here. We won't put it on the screen, but type your number over here, and Miss Catherine will send you a link on.
But it will be on the screen. If she types it in, it'll be on the screen.
Well, it's just going to be on the screen. Because there's no other way I can get it.
Miss Sampson, if you would like to coordinate, you have the link in your phone.
She do?
No, you.
Oh, she had a link?
You do.
Okay. Look.
You have the link to share in your phone.
Okay. Miss Sampson, let me see. Let me see how I can do this.
While he does that, I just want to clarify. I don't want y'all to think I'm a Candace Owens, because I'm not. It's just that I don't like giving away my personal power for somebody else to define me. I don't even want to open the door to have that happen. So that's why I stand there. I'm like, God got me. He know how many hairs I got on the top of my head. He knew me before I was born. So I can't give anybody else that power. That's all. And I want us to do the same. We got to reclaim our power, like the brother said.
That's wonderful. And that's wonderful what you're saying. And we got other people as strong as you that'll do that. But the people that can't, you got to have both ends. You got to have Martin Luther King. You got to have Malcolm. You need both. You can't have one. Because some people is not, they more laid back and more complacent and don't want to go there. But you got Nat Turner, Demar Visa, Gabriel Prosser, Malcolm X, by all means necessary, Dr. Khaled, Johnny Bonder, Derek X, William X, Minister Lawrence Allen, Patrick, Yeah. So it's some of us, Captain Khalil. So it's some of us, Captain Curtis.
That doesn't mean
Captain,
I'm not a fighter, Jay. I mean,
you
Dr.
missed my
Johnny,
point,
that
lady.
don't mean I'm not a
It
fighter.
ain't got
That
nothing to do
doesn't
with
mean that
you.
I'm
What are you doing?
no, because you're saying no. I'm just saying it's not.
What are you doing?
We're having a conversation. Is this a conversation?
This ain't got
Is
nothing
this
to
a
do about
conversation?
you. This ain't got nothing to do about you.
I'm just saying it has nothing to do with somebody being a fighter or being passive. Everybody, I'm agreeing with you. Everybody has to find their own lane of being because everybody's on their different path and a different journey. That is all.
Young lady, I
So
hear
I
you.
understand you got to have the fight, the Angela Davises. You have to have all the Nate Turner. I understand all that. Nobody said that that position wasn't embodying that at all. It's just that it's just for my people. I just want you to embrace yourself, love yourself, have the love of God for yourself. That's all.
There's
As you
nothing
want.
wrong with that message. And I pray it resonate on millions of people because it's going everywhere. Curry been on here. You've been on here. We hope. Have she sent me a number yet? Miss Sampson, send me your number so I can send you this link. I don't see it. And I can't go on my phone because my phone is on Facebook. Let me see. Maybe you got it over here. What's what you got over here? So give them the commercial about why to subscribe, how to help the children, all that, Catherine.
So we asked you to subscribe to Save Lives. That's what we do. And we also, so you would go to at the Johnny Binder Show on YouTube and hit subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers in 30 days. And we also invite you to jump into our comments. We invite you to call in. And I want you to feel comfortable sharing your views, your opinions. They don't have to match ours. You see, me and Dr. Jeremiah's opinions don't match. And that's perfectly fine. That's how we grow. That's how we grow. That's how we learn. So again, we'll have all different types of resources in the description. Whatever he mentions from, what the Willie Lynch letter, 1712, that'll be in the description as well. We're gearing up for our Book of Proverbs challenge starting August 1st. So we'll have a link to the Book of Proverbs in there as well. And any other historical information that we come across, anything that we feel like you need to know for your edification. So that's why you subscribe, so you can stay in the know.
Thank you for that commercial, Miss Sampson. We thank you for coming on. Miss Judy Mayshak, we love you and your son. We thank you for coming on. We'll see if my sister, I can get on here. Okay. Send me your phone number, sister. If you would send me your phone number, I could get this to you immediately so we can get you on here so you can come on and say something to your children. Say something to these women and young men. And we need you to do that. So you've been around this program. You've been putting stuff out. So if you can, send me your phone number, and Miss Catherine, the COO, will send you the link. And we got somebody on, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put the mic right here with her. We got Miss Judy Mayshak. Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon. How you guys doing?
Okay, you got to come up a little bit. Now speak again.
I said good afternoon. How you doing?
Okay, put your speaker on something that's not happening. I'm not hearing you. Let me see. I'm gonna let Catherine send you the link. She got your phone number. So she gonna say, send Miss Mayshak the link right now, Catherine. And you can come on here with me. Okay? All right. She ready, baby. She ready. She ain't playing.
No, not playing at all.
You can hang up. She finna send you the link now. So I thank all y'all for coming out. everybody participating. I was trying to get to the church to speak, and God stopped me for all this. And ain't nothing I can say but thank you, God, that I'm here. I'm trying to put in about 40 minutes and get out the door. And that didn't work. So, Captain, again, what you're saying, I agree with everything you're saying. I'm just telling you, we have to reach people from A to Z. We have to meet them where they're at, and everybody in the same place. So we, like you said, you want them to take control of themselves and think how valuable they are and stop giving their value away. That's what you're saying, right?
That is.
Okay. So again, I agree with that 1,000%. But when I go to talking about Marcus Garvey, Nat Turner, Denmark East, Gabriel Prosser, I'm talking about a warrior. I'm a man. You a woman. And we got women warriors. But I'm speaking of the man warriors, and I speak sometime of Sojourner Truth, Harry Tubman, Up Your Mighty Nation, You Compass What You Will by Marcus Garvey. Harry Tubman say, I'm going to give you liberty or give you death. It never tell us how many she killed, but if you think some of them Negroes she didn't have to kill, oh yeah, she had to kill them because they want to go back to massa. You got folks in 2025 ready to go to massa. You know, they snitch it, they get paid, and that's what they do. They cowards. They can't help it. They cold cowards. They don't love themselves or their people, so the government pay them and they talk. That's what they do. They've been doing this for over 100 years. It's just more prevalent now than ever because everybody getting a deal, everybody getting paid, everybody playing a game. So for Donald Trump to be able to do what he done, it show you how passive and weak this government is. Because if this government was strong, they never would have let him run for president with 34 felonies. They should never let him run when he wouldn't give his taxes up. So this white privilege just went overboard. Really European privilege. So again, this is why our brothers speak like he speak. And this is why Malcolm spoke like he spoke. This is why Marcus Garvey, Du Bois spoke like he spoke. So again, here go our family. Here go our family. Here go our family. We only are talking about save the youth, save the block. Save the youth, save the block. Can you hear me?
I hear you. We hear you.
Yeah, well, you can come on anytime you want.
Hello there. How you doing?
Yeah, we love you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Mayshak family.
Did y'all get some rest the other night?
Oh yeah, I went straight to sleep. I got me 9 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, you see I'm up right now. I ain't falling.
Okay. All right. Good.
I'm pretty tough right now. I was falling the other night, but I fell swinging though. I fell swinging. So what can you say to first your wife or you about saving the youth and saving the block? Because God used me for this show, the Johnny Bonner Show, to show people what I came through and what they can come through and how they can be successful. And Miss Sampson, will you please send me your phone number? So somebody, let's speak on save the youth, save the block.
She can't join. She's unable to join.
Okay.
Miss Sampson is unable to join. I'm sorry. Okay.
Tell her to text whatever she got to say.
This is my story is I believe in my heart that there's a plan that's been used against people.
Listen,
and the plan is,
this is a father where his son got beat up and then snatched him out the car like George Floyd, put him on the curb, beat him to death, bust his eyes open, bust his lung, had to rush him to the hospital, took him away from the hospital. 2-3 days later, had to rush him back. And he's only alive because of God. So this man speaking out of pain, he's speaking out of experience. This ain't no textbook he read. This is life and experience he's speaking. So I'm asking y'all, because this tape don't go viral. We have some great people on here. Brother, speak what God has told you to speak and what you feel. Thank you.
So let me go back in history just a little bit, because if you look at history, I think everybody remembers the young man, I'll say young man, a president that in 1980, his statement was, "Make America great again." The plan. So guess what happened? Years later, the same plan is being played. And the plan, what it does, it makes people, what it does, it can steal your hope, it can destroy your hope. And the worst thing that happens is when somebody takes away your hope. Because if they take away your hope, they've taken away your identity, they've taken away your place in life. And if they can destroy your hope, they can kill your purpose, they can disturb your peace, they can fracture
Yeah,
relationships, and they can just mess with you,
indeed.
and you will not even know what happened to you. And then if they try to kill it, between steal, kill, and destroy, then they can go after your faith. And that's the thing that will destroy people, if they can steal, kill, and destroy. So going back to the plan, that plan has been in place. That plan is being told all across America. Make America great. So looking back where it comes from, if we don't have a plan, if we don't have somewhere that we can stand on and consistently speak against the plan, then all what happens is, if someone can steal your hope, they got you. If someone can destroy your hope, they've got you. If someone can kill your hope, they've got you. So we've got to realize that's one thing that's against us, and more that we speak about allowing someone to steal, kill, and destroy your hope, then bringing back hope will help us to realize that we can stand and keep our faith and be strong. And that's what is in my heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was
Amen.
the father of Eric Meshack that was beaten by the police officers. We will prove this in the court of law. We go back to court Thursday with a great lawyer, and I ain't gonna give you your name, and with another great lawyer that's sponsoring her, and I ain't gonna give you his name. But what I will give you is God. We will be victorious and successful. They beat this child like they did, uh, and took him out the car. He was already handcuffed. They already had whooped him. This the same thing they did to George Floyd. If they'd have left George Floyd in the car, he never would have been dead. If they'd have left Eric Meshack in the car, he'd never been rushed to the hospital. And you have the audacity to say to us and say to him, cop out. Cop out to what? Do y'all actually think we're not going to go national with this? We just been quiet for a moment. But, Captain, I want you to put a press conference for Thursday morning for Eric Meshack, put his mother name on it, his father name on it, and put me on there as the freedom fighter, yourself. We'll call Ron Reynolds, see can he come, and whoever else you can put on there, and let them know to meet us press conference at 9:30. 9:30. Because they ain't gonna start the court to 10 o'clock. So matter of fact, you can just put it at 9 o'clock, Catherine. That way the lawyer be there and we go upstairs and we can play it by ear so we can let them see what's going on, because they are so rotten for what they did to this child. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. He was in the car. They already whooped him for nothing. He was just there on the apartment complex. He was eradicated. So he ran, had a little stick in his hand about this long. They couldn't even find it. God made the little stick disappear. And they done gave him assault on assaulted him when and where. So again, this whole thing is a predicated lie. And if they touch them tapes, we'll have a forensic to check them. So y'all can play if you want to. And I pray the chief of police don't lose his job trying to help these crooks. Chief of police, when you got dirty cops, get rid of them. Because at some time they're going to cross you. Get rid of them. Y'all doing is creating a problem. Get rid of them. 85% of them all right. The 15% bad, get rid of them. My God, save your city. Save yourself. Save your position. Stop trying to clean up a dirty cop. It's in his mind. You can't clean him up. That's what he come there for, to do dirt. So that's what they do. You can come on Johnny Bonder Show. Go at Johnny Bonder Show on YouTube. I'm on my show. Thank you. So again, ladies and gentlemen, that's all this is and all this ever gonna be. So again, that young man was in the car. They snatched him out the car. And it was a police from Fort Bend. We're gonna get his name. We're gonna get you, sir. And beat him and beat him. So this is the sickness of that kind of police. A mother, let the mother come on and we want you to speak about save the youth, save the block.
Yes, this is Judy Mayshine. All I want to say, my heart still goes out for my son. He's still progressing it all. And here today, we need to save our youth. Our youth need us, and we need to get the word and stick together as a community. One person can't fight it all. He need a backer. He need the community to help him to forerun this thing. So today, uh, Thursday, not looking forward to Thursday, but looking forward to, because I know we're victorious with it. And I just I just hurt for a generation who's not getting it. But we got to continue to make sure we put the words out there for them to get it and be there for them, because they need us. They need a strong people and our strength to go out to help them with this battle. And so, Doc, I'm with you. Catherine, I'm definitely, the family, the Meshack families are definitely with you, and to help this community. And we are proud of you, and we are very proud of what you're doing, Doctor. Get on Facebook and other medium to reach out to people. We need your help. We can't do it by ourselves. This is again a community. A community needs to help.
Yeah.
We done did so much ourselves. You go back to all the history. Doc was just saying we were forerunners of. They did it for us, so we got to now do it and pass the baton to the next generation and to help them to see what they can't see, because
Mm.
they want us. And I hear you, Miss Catherine. We got to stand. We can't let nobody take what we have from us. We got to be strong, and we are strong people. But even with that strength, we have to get out here and fight for another generation. We definitely do.
Oh, all
And so, and I'm all
day.
for it, and I know you all for it, because God continue to build us up and strengthen us for this journey, for this chapter, for this season, because some tough days ahead coming about. You got August, September, October, November. There's some tough days. We see it because our eyes is open. God have shown us some things that maybe the others haven't seen. We have vision, but so we got to help the weak. We definitely do. So I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I thank the new attorneys coming on to help Eric to continue with his life. Doc, hopefully y'all get together. He'll shadow you, because so much is in that young man. So much, so much, and uh, and I know he's
Yes.
going to be on point for his generation, because they think differently from us. they act differently, but the word of God is in them. It's there. It's
And
there. So we're gonna look forward to that and see you guys on Thursday. Okay.
Now, this is the mother
yes,
of Eric Meshack.
Yes.
All us that's men, not male, but if you're a man and you stand up for your wife, your mother, your people from Africa to here,
Hmm.
only a man can do that because he has to be the walking manifestation of God. A male can't do that because his mind is distracted with buffoonery and foolishness,
That's correct.
holding the wall called club, alcohol, hookah pipes, fighting and shooting and killing each other. The Willie Lynch, fear, distrust, and envy. We got to come out of the buffoonery and foolishness and look at our mothers. If we don't love our mothers, then we don't love God. Mothers, we supposed to bury our mothers. The mothers burying us. More mothers done cried the last 15 years than any time in America in burying their children. Really 20. This is in the last 10 astronomical. This is crazy. And nobody is making a major move on it to say something about it. Mr. Farrakhan did the Million Man March, brought 2 million people together in 1995, October 16 on a Monday. Mr. Farrakhan, we salute you. You done your job. It's time for us to do our job. The Christian, the Muslim, I don't care what your belief is. I'm non-denominational. I believe in the one God, one faith, one baptism, but I know for a fact, if you go in the nation and learn about the woman, 75% of the teaching about the woman, stand there not much, you want to leave, leave. But if you learn about the woman, it'll give you a perspective that you never had. And that's why when this woman come on here, this mother come on here and speak, we need to be quiet and hear her. Her soul hurts. I seen her cry in the hall when all the lawyers come flooding, and God used me as an instrument. I'd like for you to tell them, Miss Meshack, how you felt when God used a little black boy like me, and all the lawyers wanted to work with me, powerful lawyers. Soon we walked out the courthouse, I'm not the courthouse, the courtroom, and the other lawyer dropped the case. God gave us 3 lawyers less than 10 minutes. Miss Meshack, tell them what you see.
Less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. As I was sitting in the courtroom listening to some of these other cases, this woman, beautiful woman, all in red, she passed through, and my spirit met with her spirit. She didn't know me because she didn't turn around, but I said, And it was like, it was a relief. And then when everything was over with, Eric went out with his lawyer, court appointed lawyer, and we he got that cleared up. We were in the hallway of the courtroom, and then another attorney showed up. And quite natural, Doc was surrounded with all these colorful, I would say colorful attorneys, because it was all different colors, white, black, Hispanic. I mean, they came up to him and talked with him and spoke with him. But this one lawyer came up and they chatted, and he, like he said, not going to mention his name. He said, "I'll do it." And then all of a sudden, this lady, she comes from out the courtroom, and she was going to another court. The lady in red. And Doc said, "I got her." I said, "What?" He said, "We have our lawyers." I said, and I just started crying because I know the prayers of a righteous prevaileth much. And praying and praying and praying. And I turned around. The lady was so beautiful. And Doc just told her just a little bit. She said, "Don't worry about it. I got this." And the tears just started rolling down. Less than 10 minutes, this young man, my son, had another private lawyer to take his case. And all I can just say, thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Hallelujah. Thank you. And even today, my heart, I just, how some things you don't believe, but you believe because I believe. This is a miracle. And it happened to us twice.
Right.
It happened to me and Doc twice at this, it's like, come on, Doc, twice with attorneys. So I'm just, we are blessed. We are blessed beyond measure. So my heart is for other mothers out there, other children out there, young youth men, because they're
Mm.
getting to be younger and younger, doing unnecessary crimes. And we got to stand up and speak up for them now, because they don't see what we see, and it's harder and harder for them.
Right.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. So here I am, standing for all of them, and definitely standing for my child, my son, because I know he inside. I know what's inside of him, and he's not that kind of person. And not just to say because my son, my child, my baby. No, when you know what's a child capable of doing and what's inside of them, just made some wrong decision making. We all have done that. So we got to pray for the youth,
Yeah.
decision making.
Well, I'm honored for you to be here tonight. You and your wonderful husband. Um, you don't find a husband and wife supporting their son like that. Maybe 10% the way y'all doing, and we're so proud of both of you. And I can't
Right.
wait to work with your son, Eric. He will be with me. He will be a freedom fighter. One day he may be a co-host on one of these shows, especially the one from Dirt. I mean, from Dope to Dirt, and Gloves Up, Guns Down. So he's fantastic. He's super intelligent. He's clearing out. He's getting stronger and stronger, wiser and wiser, ladies and gentlemen. From the police beating him up, God is making him stronger and stronger. This is the Johnny Binder Show. And I told you, when you come on this show, you learn about Johnny Binder, but you learn about how God saved Johnny Binder with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Give you freedom, justice, equality. Give you food, clothes, and shelter. Give you love, peace, and joy. So when you learn those 12 elements, you can be successful with your family. Bring everybody on. Come and talk about this new show. This is a show, a podcast that's going to shock the world. And with Curry coming on, Fuller, a ex-NFL player, will be on here with me. Another, yeah, we got a NFL player. He and his son playing baseball. He gonna be on the show with us. I think somebody's saying something. Let me read it. Building a more just, equitable society, we must acknowledge, learn about injustice, power, imbalance, and the impact of historical events like colonialism, slavery on various groups is crucial. Miss Sampson, I can't wait for you to be on this show. One
Indeed.
day you had to work so hard, you have one job, and then after a while you own something through us, and we all will be successful. Miss Meshack, this is one of our marketers. She is helping me with a lot of stuff from the north side, and she's really from God's side. So we thank her for her word usage. We thank her for her power. She speaks very intelligent, and she has a police officer in her family that's outrageous, her son. So this is great. We won't tell you his name because you're going to try to get favor from him. So this is great, and we have to teach our children, our kids, and our kind, ladies and gentlemen, because we're losing too many of our children. This is the Johnny Binder Show, but the Johnny Binder Show is about God and how God saved me, where He can save you. Miss Meshack, we are going to send what you sent to me from the lawyer.
Lane.
Send that to Catherine, and she gonna resend it to the lawyer tonight. where the lawyer have it all night and all day tomorrow. That way she'll be fresh with it on Thursday, where we can examine the whole thing and get ready for battle. Cause you know
Yes, sir.
what you seen, and I won't say what you seen. You can see right there they know they wrong,
Oh,
and
yes.
they just hate to let it go. But they're gonna have to let it go because we are not gonna accept nothing else. So you and your husband can stay on here. We're gonna be on here about 10 more minutes. I'm gonna answer some of these people. So
Okay, thank you.
if you see something you want to say, you want to break in and say something while I'm talking to all these people, let me know and we'll let you come in and say something. Let me see. Let me put my glasses on while I can thank some of these people. About 30 people up on. All right. Ms. Montreal, thank you for sending that. Ms. Judy Meshack, thank you. Ms. Mika. Whoa, there go my girl, Miss Mika. I think Mika's Beaumont. She's working down there, and she got a company that takes care of people. Peggy Ann, how you doing? May God bless you. And Miss Pamela Johnson, how you doing? May God bless you. Oh, the one and only Miss Pitso, Raymond, uh, uh, Michael Jackson. How you doing? So, ladies and gentlemen, we've been trying to uh, all work together because Catherine came up with a good slogan tonight. We thank all y'all for being on. Her slogan was "Save the youth, save the block." We got over here. We got over here. All right. We got. One minute, ladies and gentlemen. Now, just stay with me. We got uh, Benique Davis. May God bless you. We got Maddie Jordan. May God bless you. We got Damien Ryan. May God bless you. We got Marquell Clark. God bless you. We got our brother again, Michael Jackson. He on both of them. I don't know how he pulled that one off, but he on both of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, uh, we appreciate you coming on. If you got any questions or any suggestions, you can go on at Johnny Biden Show on YouTube. Go on and put whatever you want to say. Any question you may have, Miss Meshack and Mr. Meshack here, we'll let them answer as well. If you got any questions, we're here. We are going through the struggle right now with their son. So it's real, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't no textbook. This ain't something made up. His son was almost a George Floyd, damn near beat him to death, had to be rushed to the hospital twice. This the government we dealing with. This the police we dealing with. Twice. Catherine, Ms. Meshack, Mr. Meshack, any questions I just read, and thank all these people for coming on. Catherine, give them the commercial again about why they should subscribe. Every time they subscribe, it saves lives. Go right ahead.
Every time you subscribe, you save lives. So go to YouTube. You're going to click subscribe and then make sure to click the bell next to subscribe so that you'll be notified when we go live, and you can join us and the conversation by either calling Dr. Jeremiah or by commenting in the chat. We love to hear from you. Be sure to check out the description underneath the video for resources and updates on various events and educational resources that we have available. So thank y'all for joining. Again, like, share, subscribe, do all the above.
And Ms. Meshack, I want to let the people know that why me and your husband are so close is because the way God uses me. That's why I tell people, and I love my activist brother. We need them. I love my activist sister. We need them. but I'm a freedom fighter because I'm going in the courtroom with you. I'm going to fan the lawyer, fan the investigator, and we're going to work the case together all the way. It ain't no just one time. It's every time, every time. And I know Ms. Machak and Mr. Machak can tell you how important that Perfect Vision 2025 LLC has been to them as a consultant. Have we been there for you, Ms. Machak and Mr. Machak? Have I been there?
Yes.
Have we been there for you all?
Yes, every minute of the day. We even telephone calls, he answered the calls, send texts. Miss Catherine, we have a team, it's a family, and I appreciate it more than I can ever say. Thank you so much, family.
No, and
Mr.
we
Machak,
appreciate you too.
and we appreciate you, Mr. Machak. Have Perfect Vision 2025 LLC consulting company. Have worked with lawyers, worked with investigators, and GoFundMe. Have we been there for you, sir?
He's not here, but you have
Okay.
all the way.
Okay. I just wanted the people to know because they want to, this to Johnny behind the show, but we have a company called Perfect Vision 2025 LLC where people call us to help them with their children case because that's how I went to jail like 8, 9, 10 years ago. Locked me up, said I was a lawyer, and barred me out the courtroom for 2.5 years where they make $300 million a year at the county courthouse. And they wanted me out of there. If me and Ronald Ray won 30 felony cases within 40 days, we beat a life sentence, got off the brother in 7 days. We beat 2 capital murder cases. So they wanted to get rid of both of us. They indicted the lawyer and me. And you can tell that it didn't bother. Here I am. And I'm back. Y'all can call us when you're in trouble on 281-896-8215, or you get in touch with Catherine. And the Maychacks and other people tell you how hard me and all my lawyers that I work with, we will do whatever it takes. If we can't win the case and the person is guilty, then we'll work a deal out and make sure the child rehabilitate. But if he's innocent, then we're going to look for the evidence with our investigators and get the right lawyer that won't sell out, because some lawyers will sell you out. We're going to get a good lawyer that won't sell out. And you know, I know who is who. And that's why God has made me for this. I walked away from it, and Miss Machak brought me back. I've not been doing that much on this, and she brought me back. Her husband brought me back, and I want to thank Michael Jackson. He met them, I think, in Fort Bend? Miss Machak, y'all met Michael Jackson in Fort Bend?
Fort Bend, that's where we met Michael Jackson.
And what did he tell you?
He referred us. He said, "You got to speak to the Reverend. You got to speak to God." I said, "What?" And he gave them the telephone number, and that's when we called contact. He said, "You don't have the right lawyers. You got to speak to him." And that's how we got in touch with you immediately.
Brother Michael Jackson, let me thank you again live for always doing your best to speak up for me. If you would stay right there and do God's work like that, Mike, God will bless you. All the rest of that stuff, throw it away, brother. But if you would stay right there and do God's work and help people save their children's life, Mike, God will raise you and your wife all the way to the top. Anything else don't make sense. Anything else I may do don't make sense. We have to work for God. Solomon said in Ecclesiastes, one of the wisest men in the world, ladies and gentlemen, he said, everything I ever done was vanity and vexation. If the wisest man said that, then damn it, I got to say it. Everything I ever did was vanity and vexation. The whole duty of man is to serve God all the days of his life. And when we're not serving God, we are serving the devil. You can take that however you want. I'm talking to you young people. I'm talking to the middle class. I'm talking to older people. I'm not going to play with you. We have run away from God. Yes, I'm doing the vocational school where I can get their attention, where they can make $60,000 to $100,000 to $200,000 a year in the vocational school, because Dr. Umar Johnson, he has been pushing this. I've been pushing it. I don't know nobody else push harder than me and him for vocational schools. I don't know. And if somebody's, please step up. Step up and tell us who you are. So again, this is the only way we can save our children, because the devil gave them something to do. This is Johnny Binder show. It ain't about how many drugs I had, how many cars I had, how many lawyers I had. What I did have is favor from God, and this is why I'm on the Johnny Binder show, trying to get you to save your life. This is what Johnny Binder do each and every day. Now I'm going to do the movie, and I'm doing the movie to show you all the foolishness and the gangsterism that happened, and then I'm going to show you how God brought me out of it and got me here with the Meshachs. Got me here with a young girl slammed in the ground at a parking lot. I mean, took her and slammed in the ground in the cement by the Minute Maid, then turned around and slapped the mama. The father almost got a murder case. He wanted to, and I don't blame him. Any father would have done it, but we glad the daughter said, no, father, and he walked away. Then we got another case where the brother is dead now. It was 79 days. So I'm going to let Catherine give you that commercial, where to be on Friday. Catherine?
On Friday, we will be in Third Ward. I'll post the link in the description. There'll be a press conference at 11 a.m. and then another press conference on Friday at 5 p.m. right before the balloon release at 6. So again, I'll post that link so that you guys can have it and come out and support the Underwood family.
Brother got shot in the back by a police officer, posed him no threat for a unauthorized use of a vehicle, that it was his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Why would you even go? Why are you wasting taxpayers' money to even go after some bull crap like that? That ain't nothing. People do that every day, boyfriend and girlfriend. That's a million, 10, I don't know how many millions of people do that. That ain't nothing. Get in the car and drive off. No, they coming back, all their clothes there. And you see the guy and you batter ram the car. He get out to run, then you shoot him in the back. Come on, man. Come on, man. Now he dead. And you think you gonna get away? God ain't gonna let you get away. You think it's me coming after you, but it's God in me coming after you. And the truth will not let you get away. You were guilty. You going to prison. You can dack that tape. You can swipe the tape. You can slide the tape and do whatever you want. But we got forensic, and we're going to use them. And I'm going to show you the power of God. Y'all just keep doing stuff and disrespecting us, and y'all keep thinking we're still in slavery. Damn it, we are not in slavery, and you will not keep using us and pimping us and beating us up and throwing us in prison and making over $40 billion a year off 400 different products, Miss Meshach. This is a whole setup by a wicked J. Edgar Hoover system that's been going on since 1712. The letter of Willie Lynch, let me show you how to control a nigger. With fear, distrust, and envy. Catherine, tell them where the letter at, where they can click on to it, where they can see it, where they can Google it. Y'all need to read the Willie Lynch letter so you can see where the puppeteer and the puppet come from, because we're being controlled by Willie Lynch. Come on, Catherine.
The Willie Lynch letter will be in, so link to it in the description of this video. So please click on it and learn all about it. And then come back and share what you've learned. We'd love to see that in the comments, or you can call in to a 1-896-8215.
Miss Meshach, Mr. Meshach, y'all like to say anything? Miss Meshach, I'm listening.
And let me
unmute your phone. Please.
It's unmuted. They just have a lot of static right now.
It's messing up.
lot of static. Hello?
Yes. What would you like to say to young men? Matter of fact, what would you like to say to the mothers to try to protect their children? So what happened to you won't happen to them.
Continue to be strong and continue to pray. Prayers. God answers prayers. And I just say prayers. Just continue to pray for our generation, for our youth. At this time, they need lots of prayers. And with that lots of prayers, they need, again, a community, mentorship. They need things to do because they don't have, they own their social media 24 hours every day. So they need a break. They need activities. I like what you're saying, what you're trying to youth centers. They need other activities. So my thing to mothers, continue to pray and be there and listen to them. A lot of times we're not listening. Listen to their cry. Listen to them. Let them talk. Take the phone from them at dinner table if they, right time. Learn how to
Yep.
take it from them and communicate with them. Communication is very important at this time, in this phase, in all of our life. Communication. So that's my tidbits on how I stay focused. Is continue to pray and believe, and I know God have answered it all because I see it. I'm not just saying it. I see it. I see He put, like I said, one attorney, and then this last one. It's like, okay, all right, I see what you're doing. Okay, Big Daddy. Let me just step back. Okay, I see what God is doing in our lives, and doing it in our lives is going to help other lives. Because it's not just us. It's plenty of lives out there, and it's just like you said, but this young man. I mean, for what? That's a life. For a car, girl, that's a life, and it's happening so much right now. So prevalent. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you for
Thank you.
Thank you guys, and good night.
Good night.
thank
All
you for
right.
speaking for these children. Um,
Yes, sir.
we have so much to do. Um,
Yes.
I thank God for this show. I want everybody to know the real truth. I wasn't doing this. I wasn't trying to do this. I went on Ghetto Boys show Willie D from the Ghetto Boy to get it out about my movie and let them know uh, Frank Lucas movie coming down because he was a snitch. He ain't just tell on the police, he told on everybody. And in the process, when he did the 3 interviews, it went over 4 million people. So Willie D politely uh, thought enough of me to open me a show saying, brother, the people need to hear from you. With no jealousy or nothing. He said, brother, the people need to hear from you. And he gave me a chance to do what he's doing and in a different way and then the way. And then sometime we'll come back and work and we'll play off each other. I played 2 of his tapes today. So shout out to you, brother Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. Keep your great work up, brother. And I like the way you stood up again uh, against these people that's doing wrong for stuff like the governor. I liked that. So keep that up, brother. Keep speaking truth to power. And I'm glad that you not a coon, but you release coons and you give up coons, and God has gave you that power. And I see it in you, brother. And brother, the reason why I see it in you because it's in me. Because brother, I'll never be a coon. If I be a coon, I pour gas on myself in a match. So again, I'm a warrior, and I always will be. And that's who God made me, and they ain't seen nothing yet. Within 5 years, brother, we'll be to touch 700-800 million people, if not a billion. And we will have charter schools, no, I apologize, vocational schools everywhere. And we'll come back here, Catherine. We'll come back here with a D, Miss Meshack and Mr. Meshack and Miss Sampson and all y'all that hear me. I'm telling you before it happened, God is finna raise us up and give us friendship in all walk of life. And all the people There's player haters. You my elevator. I'm not mad at you. You ain't doing nothing. You mad at me because I'm doing something. I'm not mad at you. I'm nobody. God took a nobody. I'm glad you said I'm nobody. You right. But that's what God needs, a mess. God said he would take the foolish things of the world and confound the wise. That's me. That's me and Paul. So again, Moses hit a man and killed him. So ain't nothing you can say to me or say about me can hurt me because God is on my side and I got 5,000 habit making angels around me and I'm going to do God's work and I'm going to run this and do it the best I can with the staff that I have. And Catherine being one of the greatest young ladies I met doing organization from Fort Worth, Dallas to Houston. And I and this company owe her and this company will pay her for the great work she's doing. And I honor her, her mother and her family for pushing this company. And let me also thank Delta. Delta, keep it up, open the doors, let's run through it. Miss Sampson, open the doors, let's run through it. Medina, call. Medina, call your people in Baltimore, call your people in Maryland, Philadelphia, put this thing out. Your son in DC, push it, so we can touch millions of people. And we will get a contract. And when we get that contract, we will save millions of people's lives because we bring a solution to the problem. We ain't coming to add on to the problem. We bring a solution. And that's why this podcast will go to the top. It'll be in the top 5. One day it'll be the number 1. My brother had a chance to do that. He had $100 million. We have to save people's lives. And we can't be distracted by no sex, by no drug, by no hookah pipe, from no lies, from no gossip, from some distraction, from some cell phone. We have to believe in God and get up in the morning and pray to God where we can go out and many people, if you say, like Solomon said, everything I ever did was vanity and vexation. The whole duty of man is to serve God all the days of his life. Boy, now, that's deep. Did you, what I said, Captain? The whole duty of man. That's a hard job, is to serve God all the days of his life. Do you hear how profound that is?
Very.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been on here 2 hours and 27 minutes. I'm gonna check to see do me a favor and call the football player, see where he at before we go out. I'd like to close out with him. Call Curry, if you would, call him. See if he's somewhere safe and come on. Ladies and gentlemen, I've done my job today. I thank you. I can't believe my sister. I can't believe my sister LaKendra has not come on this phone and helped me when I told her I needed to be my co-host. I mean, she is not. Miss Trey, how you doing? She, can I get you on here? Wait a minute, come on here. Oh, I thought you wanted to come on here. Stop playing. I put you on here. Miss Trey Shay, my beautiful Hackett. If you got something to say it. We want to hear it. Markwell said, Damon said, Maddie said, Bonita King said, we listen. Come on, say something about our children, how we can save our children, how we can build for ourselves and stop begging people to do for us that we can do for ourselves. Okay, what is over there? Okay, what I got over here? All right. My children, we love you. We love you, Miss Judy Mayshak. Mika, how you doing? Big Hand, you got something to say? Angela Johnson, my girl, say something. Okay. Michael Jackson, we love you. Brother Muhammad, Assalamu alaikum, brother. Do you want to come on and say something? Yes, you know. Say something, brother. Text something. Say something. Carlos Ortega of Israel Lewis is watching. We love you. So can we get you on here? Okay, you can't come on me. Okay. Uh, who was it? Mia Nafi? Nafi? I apologize. I'm trying to say your name correctly. Carrie Johnson is watching. Okay, Mr. Can I do you want to come on? Mr. Can I get you on? You're not on here. So, man, if any of y'all got any questions, any of y'all got anything you want to say, what we can do to help these children, because she has up there, save the youth, save the block. Save the youth. That was a good one. Save the block. Is that our brother? Is that our brother?
It
Yeah,
is.
I'm back.
It
Yeah,
is.
I'm in here.
Now we can hear. Brother, we done did a full show, but I didn't want to go out without my new co-host, my new brother from another mother. I wanted you to come on here
Yes, sir.
where they hear about you and your son and the great work both of y'all doing. And I just want to tell you, brother, that you can't get rid of me now. I'm like Pastor Rudy Rasmus, Beyonce pastor. I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Love you too, brother. And ain't nothing you can do about it.
So, brother, with the show, brother, is Save the Youth and Save the Block. I want you to tell them again how you met me and now how you the co-host on this show, how you on the road. We want to give you 5 minutes, 10 minutes where you can tell that story, because we're going to push this tape. We're going to splice it. We're going to put it out. And your name going to go down in history, because we're going to save millions of children from this show. This the Johnny Biner Show. And one day, I can't wait to put the Johnny Biner Show and Kurt Fuller. So I can't wait to put that other name on there, because I need a mighty
So,
name from the world. I need another name from the mighty other world, NFL, and it'll excite people, showing people that here go two different people, but believe in the same God and want to save children life. So again, brother, let me cut off and let you tell them what's going on and what we can do to save children life. Whatever you say, millions of people gonna hear it. So let them hear what you got to say. Ladies and gentlemen, this man been in NFL. He's been a father. He's been going through it, and he will be successful with me and me with him. We will make millions of dollars in real estate, where we can take money from here to Africa, have an export and import company, our own bank, our own credit union, where we can help our people build our own subdivision, where we can stop begging people to do for us. We can do for ourselves, just like our Chinese brothers right here on Bel Air. They got $14 billion, 4 banks, 622 businesses. I met the owner, stayed with him 2 days. He gave me all the floor plan, and the same thing he did, we gonna do. We did in Black Wall Street, and we did in 100 Black Wall Streets. Let me get this to my brother. I'm so glad he here again, Kurt Fuller. May God bless you, brother. You got the flow.
Mr. Dunn, I was traveling. I've been riding this about a 9-hour trip from Florida to this part of North Carolina we came to. But for all the people that didn't hear me, let me share with y'all how I came across Mr. Johnny. I was riding from Texas back to Florida. I'm a driver. I like to drive and free my mind. I don't even have the radio. I don't care how many hours it is. I don't even turn the radio on. I just ride. I was listening to Willie D podcast, and it was on my phone when I came on, Willie D and Johnny Bynum. So I started listening to it, and my son, he plays baseball. He's highly regarded for youth baseball right now at 16 years old. And I was intrigued by what he was saying, but what caught me was that his love for baseball. And people don't really understand right now, baseball in America is not very many Afro-American young youth playing baseball in America. So after hearing the 2-hour podcast, me listening to it fully and listen to his story, how he lost his son and everything he's been through in his own personal life, I said, this is somebody I need to connect with. So I went to digging on social media to try to find him. And I found him through another brother. I inboxed the brother had a lot of pictures of him and Johnny on there together. And I inboxed him, told him I wanted to try to get in touch with Mr.
My
Bynum,
God.
and the rest the rest is pretty much history. It took about a week and a half for him to get Mr. Johnny Number to me, and when he did, I called him immediately, told him who I was, and we've been talking ever since. And that was about a week ago, and we're gonna try to connect together and really do some things to try to change tomorrow. Because no matter what happens, nobody stays here forever. It ain't it ain't what's in front, it's what you leave behind you that makes an impact. And so I want to try to do it. I'm the director of player relations at Florida State. So I worked in the same football program I played in 30 plus years ago. Before I even became an NFL player, it had to start somewhere. And it started in humble beginnings in Tallahassee, Florida, and just try to be kindred mind, man. Be around people that are trying to help our people for real. There's a lot of people that take advantage of our people. Our people been getting took advantage of it for many years. But there's a lot of um, connection to people that need to be connected. For people like Johnny can really try to give back and make an impact and help our tomorrow before we both leave the face of this earth. And so a lot of my missions for helping our people is for what done happened and what I've seen as a young boy growing up, and never forgetting the struggle my mother faced trying to feed two little black little boys from the projects.
So you played in NFL 10 years. What teams you played for?
I got drafted by the Minnesota Vikings in the second round in 1995. I was there 4 years in Cleveland, 2 in Baltimore. So I've played with like several Hall of Famers. That was my job. I was really good in my own right. I was blessed, man. I'm still blessed to even be around the game of football at 54
What, you was
years
a wide
old.
receiver?
I was a cornerback. I hit
Cornerback.
people. I delivered the mail and brought the wood to the house. I delivered the mail, Johnny. You just go in there and when you get time, just put my name in YouTube. You'll see.
Yeah, I seen some of them. We going my marketing team is gonna do a presentation on you, and we're gonna send it to you. We're gonna fan some stuff, look at it, and do a big thing to bring you on the show, where it can hit over 1 million people in 72 hours. So
Right.
we are trying to do everything we can.
I'm in. It's football season, but we'll make it work. I'm
Oh
on this
yeah,
last little
yeah.
trip with my son.
Yeah, we
I'm
we
on my
we we
last
can
little trip
tape
with my
anywhere. We
son.
can tape anywhere. We can just turn the
And then my
phone on.
mom,
Yeah.
then his mother gonna take him to California next month. He has to play in a Major League All-Star game. They have that at youth age too. So he'll fly out to California and play in a All-Star game. It just God is amazing, and to be here full circle. Life is full circle right now for me with my kids. I got a 16-year-old and a 14-year-old daughter. I have 3 step kids, and I have a son that I told you about earlier. But at the end of the day, man, I'm a father to 6 kids, and I love it. And got 4 grandkids.
Well, God gonna use you wisely, and I want his lineup where when I can fly where he at, I'm gonna do my show while I'm there. Our show
Right.
while we're there. So
I wait till you
let
get in.
me.
He's the summer ball is over with for us. That just ended 2 weeks ago. They played in 3. So as you get older, Johnny, in baseball now, it's not like when me and you was younger. It's all on a circuit. So he played in 4 national tournaments. His team, they won 3 of them out of the 4. And the one we lost, he still had a great tournament, and that's why we back at USA Baseball. On his team, he has 6 other Afro American kids. Johnny, they're the number 1 team in the nation at 16 years old. It was the number 1 team at 15U in the whole country, and it's 7 black boys on the team. I'm gonna have to send you a picture of the team so you can really digest that. Where it's not very many Afro American kids, we have the number 1 team in the nation. We got kids from Texas all the way to Washington State, all the way up to Maine on this team to uh, South Florida. They constructed the team. The organization is that own the team is actually out of Dallas, Texas. But It's been rewarding being a father, man. Football was a great part of my life, but it's not who I want to be identified with. What I want to be identified with is changing lives. And I think I'm doing my part, but I want to do more, and I can do more. You have to be connected to the right people. Equally yoke ain't just in the Bible; it's for real in relationships, kinship, and in friendship. Because when it's not yoked, don't let them come out of that. So I'm just trying to do my part, man. I just reached out in good faith, man, just 'cause I thought you was a genuine brother, and I was buying what you were saying, you know.
Well, brother, that wasn't me. That was a God in me talking to the God in you. And I didn't even know that you was listening. And God used me. Uh, this is why I wear signature stuff to draw them. I got like 4 or 5 different pair of glasses I wear. This is number one. Then I got another pair I wear. I got about 4 pair to draw them, draw them, draw them. And I showing the young children they can put clothes on. They ain't got to sag. Sag and spelled backwards, a race epithelic word, say nigga. And we don't like using that word because that ain't who we are. That's somebody of ignorance.
Right.
But again, we trying to teach our children and what you doing, brother, and working with your son. I can't wait to work with you with him. When you see me play, you at this age, you're gonna be like, come on, man. So if I'm this good at this age, you can think how good I was at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22. So I supposed to went to the pros. My daddy snatched me out, and because I got a girl pregnant, they know what I was doing. I was number one in shortstop, number one in this whole.
I heard all of it on that 2 hour podcast
I,
with Willie
I was
D. Man,
hurt, man.
You had a baby damn in the 9th grade.
Yeah, that's when it happened.
I was
I
like,
was hurt.
good Lord.
I didn't know what I was doing. I must have seen something on the TV. I don't know. But I'm glad for the child. And if all this didn't happen to me, I just would have been a great baseball player, but I wouldn't have had the knowledge and wisdom that I have now to say I done touched 5 million people. Them 5 million people done told somebody what they heard on the show, so that's 10 million. Hold them up.
Right.
That person told somebody else, that's 15 million. Uh-oh. That person told somebody else, it's 20 million. So it's going around. We're in New York, Florida, Georgia, LA, Wyoming, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida. It's on. God want his word out, and God gonna take a fool like Malcolm X with an 8th grade education. I had a 9th grade education and a doctorate. So what God is doing, brother, he is using a nobody like me because he said he would take the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. So when people look at me and say, man, that man was a fool. Yes, I was. But God allowed it for my name to be big. That way when he bring me back like he did Saul from Paul, Saul was killing Christians. And God brought him back. You do know that, right? You do know that, right? Mr. Fuller, you do know that, right?
It was a breakup in there. Say that again.
Yeah, I'm saying Paul was killing Christians. His name was Saul.
Right.
God brought him back. He was more prolific than all 4 of the disciples together. He wrote 12 to 16 epistles and wrote some of them from prison. So again, I went to 24 to 26 prisons. I didn't go in all of them. They put me in Petersburg, Mr. Fuller. They wouldn't let me out. I want y'all to hear the Johnny Bond story. They wouldn't let me out the tank. They didn't want me on the compound, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
And I was in the hole. A police come in. I said, come here. I said, yes, sir. He said, everybody want to hear from you. He said, I'm going to take you where you play ball at in the cage and slip me a Bible. Took me to the cage in Petersburg. This crazy, man. I went in the cage, about 300-400 brothers came from everywhere. I ain't never seen these people, brother. They heard about me. And brother, I opened that Bible up and went to work. In a cage in the hot sun. No air conditioning. Sweating. And talked for about 45 minutes. And the police say, okay, because people started coming. And he had to stop it. And I went back in. And they paused me, put some pork in my soup. I'm thinking it's vegetable soup. My nose went to bleeding in my mouth because I had no pork in 7 years. And once you leave it, you can't go back. So, you know, I'm a vegan. I had no meat in 27 years. Our teeth is not made to eat meat. That's where all the root canals and paws and stuff come from. They have not taught us right. Daniel told the king, I will not eat your meat. And then God said in Genesis 1:26 and 27 that your meat is fruit and vegetable. They asked God again. He said, your meat is fruit and vegetable. Just like you were strong enough today, say you start tomorrow, ain't nobody mad at you but the devil, because you're going to save millions of people's life with your spirit, with your conviction, with your son, with your children. God going to lift you way up here, brother. You're going to be a multi-millionaire, not for you, not for me, but to save life. When you're a humanitarian, you in God's lane. And I would be in God's lane all my life with the Johnny Biden story and Curry Fuller. We will save lives. I was looking for somebody like you, and God sent you. He just sent you. I mean, just sent you to me. You had to go through all that and get this and get this and get the phone number and all that. Because my phone number ain't on none of that. 5 million.
Yeah,
My phone number ain't on that.
Yeah, I had to do a little digging, but it was supposed to happen. I don't believe in accidents or coincidence. I believe everything is ordained by God. I don't believe
all the people that want to fan me, like over 12,000 of them come over here. All the people want to fan me, they're going to fan me. I mean, because who is this lady, Catherine? Okay. All the people want to fan me, they're going to fan me, because when they fan me, they're fanning God. Because the God is in me, he's not up there. And the God is in you, he's not up there. Greatest heat is in you than he is in the world. We've been taught backwards. So me and you going to rock, and we're going to save lives, man. That's what I'm about. And God has blessed me with this gift. And I'm going to use it because I know the Bible, the Torah, and the Ijah, and the Quran, and the dictionary, and the encyclopedia, and other books. I got books all over here, brother. So I read, brother. And some of my heroes right here, Malcolm and Martin Luther King and Muhammad Ali. That's why he bucked the government in 1967 on 515 Russ and told the government, I will not fight the Vietnamese. They never called me nigger. So why would I go 9,000 miles across and fight my family for you? If y'all want to take me to jail, take me to jail. They wouldn't take him to jail because it started a whole riot. So they went on, took his license for 3 years.
Right.
And he won him back. So God is going to use you, brother. I'm glad you're bold enough to believe in God. And I like what I heard you say today when the COO, Catherine, said to you where he can come on and he ain't got to put his picture. You said, oh, no. No. I'm speaking and I'm going to push my picture. That's me. I ain't got nothing to hide. I believe in God. And whoever believes in God know I believe in God because my actions speak for me. So again, brother, I got 2 videos watching you and 3 up here. You got 5 videos on you. So this thing gonna go all across the country. We got a YouTube here. I mean, a Facebook here. All these people on here, y'all. That's Curry, Fuller. He played football. His son is in the top 72 that's picked out in the country. Here goes some more people over here, Curry. And you got 3 up here. No. 3 streaming up here.
Listen, in his plan, let me. I like to tell the truth and brag on my seed. He's the #1 player in the 2027 class. They just chose 72 kids to come to this development program up here at Cary in North Carolina, but in his class, they have him ranked #1. He is the Dundada.
I know one thing. I'm joining the club. I don't know what nobody else gonna do, but I'll be traveling with y'all everywhere. So you can let him know he got a godfather over here. I'm rolling. I'm a baseball fanatic, and when he see me play at this age, he gonna say, "Ooh wee!" I catch it through my leg, and I knock it out the park. I just,
Hey,
it was
these
a
boys
gift.
ain't pitching no. These boys pitching over 90 miles per hour now. These young boys.
I
These boys
know,
are skinny with that fastball now.
I know. It wasn't but 80 miles an hour when I was batting. I know.
Yeah.
Got about another 10, 15 miles on it. But guess what I do know? I know how to step into it, and I don't care how fast it's coming. I'm gonna swing 4 times. It's gonna have to dip, cuss, do a wig, the spin. Because I used to pitch, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
already knowing what they can throw, the curve, the drop. So, but I'm already into that. The slider. So again, I just love baseball, and we got to get our children back in baseball and think they got to shoot a basketball, more money in the baseball, and it's more gifts. And just a lot of our children don't know it because we're not able to afford the bat, the glove, the helmet, the shoes, the thing for the back catcher. You got to have a pad on. You got to have a helmet. The children got to have on helmet. They have on baseball shoes. We talking about $20,000 for all of them. So that's what we talking about, and that's why most people are not in baseball because of money, and that's sad, man. That's sad that we don't take $20,000,
It's very
$30,000.
Johnny, it's very expensive. It is very expensive to play baseball in America
Come
today.
on,
Like the parks and all that stuff is good, but the real thing is out here on travel ball, and you got to think a baseball bat $400 or more, baseball glove $250, top of the line 300 plus. Them kids want that stuff every year, and then the fees. Just like my son' high school baseball team, it's $2,500 just to play at a public high school. They done priced us out. That's the real issue, but we'll talk about that offline and everything. But it's for me, it's been so rewarding. My son, he works hard. He getting up there. He's starting to smell himself a little bit, but he works hard. He's committed to it. He want to be the best, and he works like it. He trains like it. So we gonna keep pushing, regardless of what the fee is. I call it
brother.
chasing dreams. I chase mine by myself, nothing but my grandma and mama prayers and God, Almighty God. But the devil's alive. I let mine chase it by himself.
Well, I know one thing. You got a big brother who's gonna chase him with you
Yes,
because
sir.
you heard me speak how much I love baseball. People
And that's
even
what
know that.
drawed me to you.
I know people even know that. I've never explained it like I explained it. That was my love, man. I started playing
Hmm.
baseball when I was 4, 5, 6 years old. That was my love. My
My
dad
son
had the
started at
money.
4.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I heard
I
all about the
played every.
construction company and all that. I heard I'm telling you, I listened to it that day riding on I-20 East, coming back to Florida, and I dropped down I-10 through Baton Rouge. A lot of these Texas, and I was like, man, let me listen to this. Then it got intriguing. It was intriguing. Then it got good. Like I look. The first thing you do is when you're not a big listener. What you first thing you do is look. How long is this? That thing said 2 hours. I was like, 2 hours. This better be good from the word go. And it was fire. And when it took off, I just kept listening. Then I actually went to another one. You had a black and white suit on. So I was like, let me see how much I can see and listen to. So if I do get in touch with him, he at least know I was real. I didn't just call because his name Johnny Bond and what he used to do. Um, there's so much more to the story on both our sides, and the longer we talk, the more we get connected, the more the more it'll become more appealing to the audience and the kids, so they can understand that there's a way out of there's hope when there's nothing. Because
Listen,
the
y'all.
majority of
Listen to
us
him.
come from no, most of us come from where there's no hope and nothing. But it's doable if you want to do it. That's the key thing. if you want to do it.
Listen, y'all. He's saying something. Come on, Fuller.
You got to be. It's got to take a. When you look around and you see everything decimated, like I tell people all the time, we feed so many other countries. Man, you can go right in this country and find third world situations in America with white and black children. You know, you don't have to go
Louisiana's
out the
the
country.
poorest state in the United States. I just seen people with rag tops from Katrina. I seen people with no air conditions, nothing but mattresses. I didn't even know this was going on in Louisiana. I just seen this 3 days ago, and I'm gonna do something about it. I'm gonna get some millionaires. We going down there. I want to finish all them houses. It's sad that they didn't finish them houses for them people. We giving billions of dollars away to other countries, but we ain't finished Katrina yet.
Right. And so it's just I try to inspire young people when something is put inside of you, that's like a pregnancy. You have to birth it. Like you can't let that dream inside your heart that God then put inside of you. You got to birth that dream. The problem is dreams come to you when you're sitting down or you're relaxing or you sleep. And people in the dream, you don't see all the work. You don't see the commitment. You don't see the requirement to detail that has to go into it. So the dream comes to most people, and it's such a feel-good story, and it sounds so good. It'd be so good you wake up out of it, and then the reality sets in. Now, if I want to make this come true out of my situation, I got to really go to work. But it's possible, it's possible. And we just here to blow life into the lifeless. That's what God is using us for at this moment in time in our life, and at this time, because right now there's a lot of lifeless people walking around here. They living, but they dead. And so people think you have to be physically to be dead.
Mentally dead. They're physically alive, but mentally dead. Because I put out the Willie Lynch letter. Catherine got it on the thing. 1712, ladies and gentlemen. It's a letter from Jamestown, Virginia. Willie Lynch came and gave the slave masters a letter how to keep the niggas from hanging the niggas on the trees. I'm using the language they use. From hanging so-called brothers they call niggas on the trees. He said use fear, distrust, and envy. Use the flat nose against the pointy nose, the dark against the bright. And it would go on for 300 years. It was over 2012. But it would be a perpetual cycle, and it would keep going. I don't know how far it's going, but damn it, I'm going to try to stop it because this is crazy that we still shooting and killing each other, and we got our mothers crying. A brother just went by the club on Sunday and sprayed the club while all the people, all them little children standing out there, killed the owner of the club, killed another brother, and killed five other people went to the hospital. It could have been worse than that. I just took a 100-shot gun. That's why they gave us a gun where we could shoot and kill each other. You've been set up, brother. If you think you was a gangster in what you did, you ain't no gangster. You was a crankster. You was a fool. You ain't. How in the hell you a gangster? You shooting your people?
That happened in Houston.
Yeah, right here at the Buzz Club, right on Dixie Drive on Sunday night.
You know, so sad. They didn't even multiple people got killed, but that ain't make CNN news. That's that's a domestic terrorist act.
Yeah, brother. All they gonna do, find the people, lock them up, bury the other one, like they do in Chicago for the last 20 years. They don't care. They not solving no cases. They don't. If they find them, they find them. They don't.
Came out with us.
Yeah, they don't.
Came through with an automatic and just took innocent lives.
Yeah, they leave them out there where they can do it again, and then they give them a bond. Here goes some people that shot and killed people. Who this was? Oh yeah, it was a Spanish dude. His girlfriend had him a gun on Sunday night, right? He in the parking lot of a college by University of Houston. I don't know why he shot the dude. He shot the dude and killed him. They caught him on camera, locked him up, and gave him $150,000 bond. Why are you giving killers a bond? They giving them bond, Brother Fuller, where they can come back and do it again and again and again. This the Johnny Biden story. You should have never gave me no show. Thank you, Willie D. You should have never woke me up mentally. I'm going to tell on you, sir. This is J. Hoover government. You make $40 billion a year on 400 different products, sending our people to prison. I'm going to tell on you, white man. And in the Bible, God say you in Nahum 3, he going to take your skirt, lift it over your head, and show your nakedness to the world. You will not get away, government. You will not get away. And all y'all are part of the buffoonery. God is going to get you. Like he did Sodom and Gomorrah and drowned it, he going to drown America. Remember I told you this here. Keep on robbing, keep on raping, keep on stealing from us. You never gave us our reparation. You repaired everybody but us. And we built this whole country. You owe us trillions of dollars. All our children should be able to go to college free for the rest of their life. And all of us should be getting hundreds of millions of dollars apiece. You never gave us our 40 acres and our mule. And here in Texas, you didn't let us go to 2.5 years later, talking about Juneteenth. All that's a con game. All that's a con game. Independent Day. What I'm going to have Independent Day? You ain't gave me my land. Independent of what? Some barbecue? I go eat the wrong food, catch high blood, kidney failure, diabetes, black man and lean and heart disease. You trying to feed me and have me at CVS and Walgreens. Got me in CVS and Walgreens. Do not cure anything. They treat. They don't cure. And my brother looked at the tape one time and God came in him. And he said, brother, tell me how to do it. I'm starting tomorrow. That ain't the him. That's the God in him. So, brother, I love you. There ain't nothing you can do about what I'm saying. Yeah, brother, I love you. I mean that. You are a child of God.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact.
Joe, you've been running this show for 3 hours.
Yes, sir.
Live.
Because of you.
With the Johnny Bonnet and the Corey Fullers. Y'all are live here on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I done drove through the storm. I done came through the back roads, and you still on. Johnny Bonnet, baby, the one and only.
You know, I supposed to went to a thing with Dr. Candace, and me and her done went viral about 10 times. We done touched about 60 million people. And she mad at me because I got to give her a birthday party tomorrow, 12 o'clock. I ain't going to tell the people where because they be wanting to come. And then I got a quote Thursday. They beat a boy up. He was on here tonight with his mother and father. And they snatched him out of the car like George Floyd and beat him almost to death. Then they had to rush him to the hospital. His lung went out, all his eyes out. And then they took him back to the jail. Then a day or 2 days later, they had to rush him back to the hospital. And now he's my client. I have a consulting company. So people call me where I go and hire a lawyer, investigator, forensic and all of that. And I be over it because I've been arrested 41 times. And I had 18 years for robbing a jewelry store that I didn't rob. And DA came back, Scott Carpenter, which would be in my movie.
Yeah, that's all on the Willie D show. I know you. The judge called you in there. The judge told you he's gonna let you go. You're gonna lose her rights. I'm letting you go. Call your mama. Hey, listen, man. I watched the call.
Boy, you own it. You own it. But the movie is gonna be so big, brother, because it was the King and the Queen. I'm gonna bring Marie on here. I went to jail for a woman that I've never been with. She was just my partner. And I lost over $200 million. I'm not mad about it. I'm glad about it. The knowledge I have, the wisdom I have, while people were playing dominoes, I was playing God knows. And while people thought it was a cemetery, God let me turn it to a seminary. So I was able to come out of there with the knowledge of God. I was a Malcolm X in there. And one day I'll be a Malcolm X out here. And I'm going to save many people as I can through you and me.
The warden told you when you was getting ready to leave, he was about to cry.
Start crying.
I heard all that.
The warden and the captain.
Ain't got nobody control him. You leaving.
Yeah, the warden and the captain started crying. I was like, but I'm gonna start writing newspapers once a month, and they're gonna put them in I'm gonna try to get a contract with 25, 30 prisons.
I gotta hook you up with my pastor down here in Florida named Greg James.
Yeah.
He did 14 years too for in the federal penitentiary
How long you been
for
on?
that white girl. He been home about 15 years now, 10, 15 years. But he got the same movement you got. Y'all, I'm gonna hook y'all up. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna get off this show. I'm finna call him. Soon as you get off, you call me. Soon as you get off
Yeah, I'm gonna
live, you
call
call me.
you.
We gonna hook up tonight. I'm finna make it
Yeah,
happen.
I can do that. Let me close out correctly since we've been on here
We've
3
been on the
hours.
3 hours and 5 minutes.
Yeah, so
I got to be
uh,
your eyes. I see you got to take them glasses. I'm gonna be your eyes for you now. You got to.
yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, man. I did this for you today. I posed the left.
Yes, sir.
I did this for you because I know you was riding. And I said, I'm gonna stay on here. And I told Captain, go back and call him, tell him I'm here, come to the show. It worked. See, man, sometimes I can't do what I want to do. I gotta do what God want me to do.
Yes,
And
sir.
God did not want me. I was gonna do 45 minutes and get up and go to the church. I supposed to have been speaking at the church against the government on stealing money from children. And you know I want to speak on that. Then tomorrow I got to go to Prairie View. I got to go to Prairie View, Texas A&M in college. I got to speak to the city council. I'm gonna turn it. God and me gonna turn it out. They stealing money from the children, and they trying to give a party for the children where they can hustle them. And every time they get these parties, one of the children get killed, get beat up. Don't have enough police, alcohol. So I'm going down there tomorrow. I'm gonna
Chase,
obliterate them.
you
Uh,
gonna need to
uh,
spray your stuff on you.
yeah, so it's not correct what they doing down there, and we're gonna stop them. We're gonna pray out. Ladies and gentlemen, we glad y'all came to the show. All of you. We got our brother here. I didn't even ask him. I told him. You know, he big now. He play football. He run over me. Mr. Fuller, that he gonna be the co-host right here, and he gonna be on here. We're gonna be all over the country, and God gonna bless us, and we're gonna have enough money to do what he need to do with his family and his children, so we can save life. God want us to have friendship in all walk of life, and we will be multi-millionaire, if not billionaire, where we can take the money and be humanitarians and take care of people. It ain't gonna get no Rolls Royce, no women, no jewelry, none of that. It's to
I drive every
save
250. Now, ain't
life.
nothing in my life I wanted that I ain't had. All I want to do now is serve God and save people. I'm at my highest moment when I see other people happy and they get joy. I'm at my
Lord,
highest
man.
moment. Like ain't nothing I wanted that I ain't have. All I want to do is I got guys I coach in high school, Johnny in the NFL. Charity starts at home, but beyond that, ain't nothing I want that I ain't had in life. God been good to me.
Boy, ain't nothing I can say to you, man. I can't wait to get in front of you where we can go eat. After a while, you'll be a vegan. You're going to get finer and finer, healthier and healthier. And then you can teach your
That's my
family.
mission, man. That's my
Oh,
mission.
I'm a
After
teacher.
watching
I'm a
what you
chef.
sent me today,
I'm a chef.
I
I
got
cook
to,
it.
man.
It's
I
easy. Ain't
got
nothing
to.
hard
I
about
got to.
it. We got chicken. We got steak. We got hamburgers. I mean, a bunch of them. We got po' boys. We got lasagna. We got oxtails. We got ribs. We got crab cakes. We got all kind of spinach, macaroni and cheese, beans. We got cabbage. We got broccoli. We got it all, man. It's easy now. God made it easy for people. People live to eat. They don't eat to live. So ain't about 15%, 20% of the people is going to get out of CVS and Walgreens. So you'll be one. I'm already one. And we can't do dairy. All dairy is mucus, and mucus is cancer. That's why they killed Dipsey Hussle. He was putting the autobiography out on Dr. Sabi. They didn't want it out because it would set down 10, 20% of the CVS's. Dr. Sabi is a threat. That's why they killed him.
I've heard that. Don't know enough about the
They want.
situation,
I
but
lived the life. I've been with Dr. Sabi 34 years. So I lived the life. Honorable Elijah Muhammad on page 127, he learned from God. You know, he didn't know. He say no meat is good. Our teeth is not made for it. And that's how we get sick. All these cavities and root canals, and we go to the restroom. That's why they got that air thing up there. You need an air thing to draw it because you're killing yourself. So all this is a setup, man. All this is a setup. So they don't want us to know who we are and what we are. So they never meant for me and you to meet. So this is like Bronze James and Michael Jordan. This is like Bronze James and Michael Jordan come together. Or Kobe and Michael Jordan. This it. Durant. This it. We finna win, man. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. It's the same way when the D came together. And the devil tried to stop it, but he couldn't. And we're going toward 5 million right now. I got over 200 clips out, and Willie D put one out every day or every other day. And I let him do what he want to do because he's qualified and certified, and I trust him. And I go do it, brother. Do your thing. And because after a while, we're going to have 1 million subscribers right here, and we're going to touch millions of people's lives, me and you, and we're going to get on our knees and thank God for allowing us to be humanitarians.
Yes, sir.
So let's pray out.
Close
You want to pray first and I end it?
That's fine. That's fine.
Start it off.
That's fine. Father, I thank you for every eyes, every ears, Lord, everybody that's up under this umbrella of Johnny Binding Word. Father, I thank you for Mr. Johnny, Lord. I ask you continue to bless him, continue to touch his heart, Father, continue to lead his steps, Lord, that he can continue to touch other people, Lord. His heart is right, his motive of fear, Father. Protect him, Lord. Send him what he needs, Father. Continue to reach out and touch the ones, all the sheep that's lost, Father. Father, I just met him through a video. Didn't know him. Didn't know nothing about him, Father. I listened. And I said, this is somebody I want to be connected to, Father. So I thank you for our union, Lord. Build it, Lord. Grow it. Strengthen it, Father. So we can be a dynamic duo that can't be stopped. No matter what the obstacles the devil may try to put in our way, Lord, we ask you to bless it right now. So, Father, as we go on, Lord, and we rest tonight, Lord, you send your angels of protection around us, our wives, our kids, Lord, and everything that's connected to us, Lord. In these words I pray in Jesus Christ's name, amen.
Father God, I want to thank you for our brother, Curry Fuller. God, I know you brought this man to me. There's no way I could have got to him except through you. I thank you, God, for Delta, my marketer. I want her to touch millions of people and run this subscription up and let them know every time they subscribe, they saving a life. God, I thank you for Kerr and his family and his children. God, this is my brother from another mother. I gave him position. I'm going to give him part of this broadcast. I know he didn't know it. I'm going to give him a part of my real estate company. And God, we will be millionaires. And God, we will save children all over the world, in Africa, in Mexico, wherever we go. We will take our children foundation. WBD Save the Children Life. He didn't even know I had a children foundation for 25 years. WBD Save the Children Life is WBD mean wonderful, beautiful, dedicated. And I've been having other people in the front of it, but I'm the founder. I've never said this publicly, but I don't have to hide it no more because I don't care whether you give or don't give, because there's so many millions of other people going to give, and me and Carol make enough money we can give ourselves. So again, we're going to have our own banks, our own institutions, our own restaurants, build our own subdivision, and then America, we'll deal with you, and you can keep the reparation. God will give us our reparation. God will repair us, and all you that have money that won't help us, God will deal with you. We are going to be all right. God, thank you for this chance and opportunity. Thank you for this young man. That's number one. God, we're going to lift him high, keep him safe, keep him healthy, where he can be an instrument to save young boys' life and where we can make him the president of a baseball club where we can draw other young men to the baseball club. And me and Brother Curry will have enough money in the account to buy the glove, the bats, the shoes, whatever they need. God, do this for us. Like Snoop Dogg got all them little football players down in LA. We have a bunch of baseball players. I want them to 500 baseball players. And God, I know within 5 years you can give us that or before. God, thank you for this chance and opportunity. Move Donald Trump out that office. Put somebody in there to believe in God. I don't need no help, but I want them to help the poor and help the people and stop taking stuff from poor people, taking sack lunches, their insurance, and 17, 18 million people in fear of their life. And all these people worked all these lives, took the job, and people that went to the army, no way they should not have a job. No way they should have somewhere to live. No way they should be homeless or hungry when they fought for this country. And no sister that's on welfare should be that. You didn't give them nothing. That's reparation. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for my brother. This show, the Johnny Binder Show, is God's show. And God, this would be my co-host for the rest of my life. And when I die, he can keep going. I ain't going nowhere for about 30-something years, so he ain't got to worry about me going nowhere. And God will take this movie and make it go platinum. And we will take that money into a series. And God, we will touch many children we can. We have 4 or 5 boxing gyms because we have a company called Gloves Up, Guns Down. Pick up the gloves, live another day. Pick up the guns, you die the same day. We have another company called Breaking News by Johnny Binder. After a while, it'll be Kurt Fuller as well. We have another company called From Dope to Dirt. From Dope to Dirt by Johnny Binder. So God, I did that because you made the name popular and strong. So I'm using it like you told me to use it, where I could draw young men to me and give them over to you. So God, thank you for sending this young man, this big football player that run over people, hit people. So God, I'm going to dodge him and get out of his way where he won't hit me so we can roll together, be successful together, and lift our people up and lift these children up, lift our women up so we can be victorious and successful and break this generational curse. I know
Amen.
God wants to. And as I end this prayer, God, I have to say what you said. You said in Isaiah 40, have you not heard? Has it not been told? There's nothing too hard for you. And then you said, God, you said your ways are not my ways. Your thoughts are not my thoughts. Don't lean on yours, lean on mine. Bind it around your neck. Write it on your heart that I'm your God. And fear no one but me. And then you said, God told the disciples, get back, suffer the little children, forbid them not, let them come unto me. And if you hurt one of them, you'd rather put a milestone around your neck and be thrown in the deepest sea. Ladies and gentlemen, these Sunday morning disco and style shows are over. And I'm telling you, pastors, if you don't get in line and start helping us save these children, I'm going to give you up one by one with these Sunday morning disco style show and political wholesalers and you pimps in the pulpit, because in Ezekiel 34, God said you fed yourself, you clothed yourself, but you have not fed the flock. You have scattered the people. You scattered them. And we will not play with you. We love you, but we hate your way. So stop playing with God's word. If you love the children, then help us save them. Open up vocational school. Open up banks and finance companies. Open up church bank and stop being a flunky and a slave for the government and Jagger Hoover and take care of your wife, your family, and your children. I don't give a damn what. That's what time it is. And Johnny Binder Show, we're going to give you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, freedom, justice, equality, food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, and joy. Father God, thank you for your knowledge, your wisdom. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Oh, brother. Thank you, brother. You know where all that came from, but yeah, I can't play with it, brother. I got the book right here.
Came out your spirit.
Yeah, I got the book Who Killed Martin Luther King, brother. You go, all the documents in here. And when I said who killed him the other day, played a part of it, Andrew Young and Jesse Jackson. I know people thought I was just talking, but here it is right here in black and white. And with the government, same way with Tupac, same way with Biggie. Brother, I have all the books on everything I know. Brother, they killed all them brothers, brother. They killed Prince. They killed Michael Jackson. They took this fool from down the street, Conrad Rudd, to send him there to kill him. put him to sleep, and make sure he didn't come back. Everything you looking at, brother. But they're not gonna put me to sleep, and they're not gonna put you to sleep. And they're gonna try to get you away from me, but they ain't gonna work, and they sure can't get me away from you, because I don't sell out, brother. If I was gonna sell out,
No.
the second year I was in prison, they came to me with almost $100 million. Told me I could have my car back, my clothes, my Porsche, my Rolls Royce, my jewelry, everything. All I had to do was tell on 2 police officers. I didn't talk on nobody, went back inside and did 8 more years. I did 10 years on 40, came home, did 5, went back to court, beat it. I'm with God. I believe in God emphatically, and no man can stop me from doing what God wants me to do with Curry Fuller. We gonna shock the world. Here go ex-football player, NFL player, traveling over the thing with your son playing baseball, the best game I love. This is just a miracle. And I'm just so glad that God saved me, brother, to be here this night, this day, for 3 hours and 20 minutes, waiting on you to get out that traffic, get out all that stuff. We couldn't hear you, and now we can hear you, and ain't nobody mad but the devil. Boy, the devil mad about this. The devil trying to figure a way now. How can we stop him? What we do? Wait a minute, both of them believe in God. It's going to be hard to stop them. Oh, my God, they both believe in God. Oh, my God. Yes, sir. Now, Mr. Master, what you going to do? Malcolm still alive. Martin Luther King still alive. Rosa Parks still alive. What you going to do? Harriet Tubman, Underground Railroad. Marcus Garvey, up your mighty nation. Come to what you will. And Mr. Farrakhan, we bow to you. We thank you. You're 90-something years old now. You've done your job. We thank you for everything you've done. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are thankful for each and everything has happened. We thank you. We love you. May God bless you. May God keep you. We will be successful. Spread the word. Get the subscription and save a life. In Christ and Allah's name we pray. Amen.